I've
Did
been
I not?
live this whole time.
What? You've
Hello
been live
and
this whole
the
time?
whole time.
Even when I read out my full address, legal
Yeah,
name,
I mean,
social security number, credit card information, the three digits on the back, and everything?
yeah, I was gonna stop you from doing that, but it was good content, so I just
Oh
figured,
my god.
everything's content. You gotta hustle in this economy. Welcome in, adventurers. Hello, hello. My name is Dean Dane. I'm your friendly local GM here on the internet. I hope you're all doing well. It is Thursday, my dudes. Camera's a little cattywampus there. My apologies. Hope you are doing well. I've already said that, but I'm going to repeat myself because I really do hope you are doing well. I am doing all right, all things considered, hanging in there, feeling groovy, stoked for the weekend. I got some cool stuff coming up just in general, and looking forward to not being at work. Like people do. Um, Good to see everybody. Agbu, Mike Holio, Z. Joining me is the incomparable, the red tornado themselves, the handsomest bird this side of the galaxy, one Jazzy Smooth.
That's me.
Two more levels for Guard Dog. Oh yeah, Via. Hey friend, I have an update for you, Via, about your prize. I got paid today, so that will be going out soon. My apologies on the lateness. I'm sorry it took so long. I will be coordinating with you in the next today or tomorrow. So, uh, yeah, sorry, buddy, but soon. Additionally, you may notice we do have a new emote. I have been working on making some more stuff for the stream. It's something I want to kind of continue to do. I'm also working on creating a couple more merch items, some new shirts and stuff, some things from our Lethal Company playthrough. So there will be a shirt that says Scrap Sluts on it. I'm trying to finalize the design myself. It is going to be a very bad hatchet Photoshop job that I'm doing myself.
Have some
Ah!
goddamn faith.
Bitch.
I should have some goddamn faith. You're right, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, we've also got some new sound bits. So, trying to grow the stream, trying to make it better and more enjoyable for you all, trying to keep things fresh. And if you have any suggestions or whatsoever, let me know. Get at me. Additionally, I'm going to put this out there. I don't know how much we will use this, but a very near and dear friend of mine did create us a Discord. So, hypothetically, I do have a Discord. I do have a Discord for my stream. It is a place people could go to talk if they wish to. Now, one caveat I want to put on it. I am terrible at checking Discord. Anyone who's messaged me on Discord knows there's a lag time. I don't get to it very often. For whatever reason, I don't get notifications on my phone. So, unless I'm at my computer, I typically don't see it. So, I'm not certain how often I'm going to be responsive. I'm going to try. I'm making it a goal to be better about it. But there's no pressure, and I know that we've all joined a lot of Discords, and it seems like everyone's got a Discord. Your McDonald's has got a Discord, and Crunchyroll's got a Discord, and your mom's got a Discord, and we're all hanging out, having a good time, playing games and stuff. So I'm gonna put an invite link in chat. I just want you all to know that zero expectations, and if you're like, fuck, another Discord? Like, nah, I'm good. That's fine. That's acceptable. You don't have to join this Discord, but you can if you want to.
Okay, I won't.
Not fair. Absolutely fair. I
Never
don't.
mind, you convinced me. I'm in.
I mean, okay, fair enough.
Have some goddamn faith.
I think that will work. I think that's the link. I think so. Brought to us by the amazing Broasaurus.
Dang, this is the Girls Gone Wild Discord.
Oh shit, my bad.
For Capstan to get a DM. It's like, you looked kind of round the other day. What do you mean? New model?
My bad.
No.
I forgot. I was researching their monetization practices and how I could better. I don't even know.
Just sends.
There are some rules you have to agree to, and there's some other stuff. Actually, Jazzy, whether or not you knew this or not, there is a chat specifically for you.
What? Oh, hey, let's go.
It's called the Birdcage, where you can put your ramblings and thoughts and I don't know. He was like, fight the power. Thank you, Z. He was like, do you think Jazzy wants a space? And I was like, Jazzy can have a space. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's all I've ever wanted is just a room for myself.
thank you, Agnew. Thank you. So yeah, this is all sort of my attempt at becoming a real TM streamer.
Can I say something real quick?
What's that?
I have your stream muted right now
Oh yeah,
because obviously I'm talking to you.
yeah.
I heard that Jar Jar Binks scream
Got
from your
him!
headset.
Did you really? It's that loud?
I guess so. I heard a light shrieking noise in the distance.
Oh, fair enough. Well, my apologies. I added
It's
some
fine. It was really funny.
new sound alerts, so chat's having some fun with it. But yeah, so feel free to join the Discord or don't. That's fine. I'm trying to become a better streamer, trying to work on things that I think will give you, my viewers, my adventurers, a better viewing experience. Things like saving money for a microphone, for an amazing piece of technology that I was recently allowed to use. New buttons to play with, new widgets, new toys, that sort of thing. Better quality, hopefully.
Who's that Pokemon?
Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
All those sort of things. So, thank you for being with me for, God, has it been, how long has it been? Are we going on 4
Well,
years?
Well, here's the thing: is that your Twitch bio still says that we're welcome to year 2.
Shit.
So I think we're on our 2nd year.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, that sounds right. That is the most,
Congrats on your 2nd year.
that is the most me thing, I feel. It's like, yeah, year 2. Let's go, baby. Sorry for anyone in Europe. I didn't mean to insult you there. My bad. Yeah, so new things coming. Gonna keep trying to push, trying to make the stream more fun and enjoyable for you all. And thank you all for being here and for being a part of this community and being my friend.
Yahoo.
Anyway, enough feelings and junk. Let's game. That's what we're here for. We're gamers.
Wait, we're not allowed to talk about our feelings?
Oh, I mean, you can. I think for ease of access and so that my camera doesn't freeze, because inevitably it's going to. I'm going to transition
You
into.
never know.
I mean, I guess I could leave it up, but then you're not on screen, and I feel like I'm
That's
being a
fair.
bad host. So hold
I'm
on.
not doing anything. I'm just sort of,
I mean, yeah,
here, I'm
but
just
you
watching.
you're like a little guy, you know.
I am just like a little guy.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna switch one thing and then I'm gonna switch back. It'll be fine. Oh, that's a good point, Z. That's a good point. I definitely want to try to get some new emotes made as well. I've got some leads that I need to follow up with. Jazzy PNG. Copy. I have
Paste.
copied Jazzy. Paste
Been copied.
reference.
My soul.
He still has his gun. Okay, well, good.
Oh yeah, that's all I've ever needed.
If you didn't know, Jazzy keeps that thing on him.
And my disturbingly realistic hand.
Well, yeah, naturally. Jazzy, where would you like to live today? I don't really know where a good
You know,
place
I guess
for
wherever
is.
you want me to. I could. I
Well-
guess. Do you want to put me by the cat?
You think there? Is that
Probably should.
Is that
you
good?
Probably shouldn't put. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Welcome to Jazzy's stream.
Can you make me smaller and then put me on your shoulder?
Yeah, I can do that. I can also hide your gun, unless you want that thing out. I don't know if you need.
I mean, I guess it depends on how close a gun you want to your head.
Actually. Am I being held hostage by a bird right now?
Play the game. If you don't beat the game tonight, consequences will occur.
Oh god. I've made you large.
Perfect. This is life sized.
Why just that? Watch D and Dane edit in real time. There we go.
Kind of fun.
Kind of fun. Feelings. Dolphin. Games. Clap. 2 deaths, then we're cutting you off. No dying after that. Okay, fair enough. Jazzy, gun to Dane's head, making him play Sekiro. to Dane and Diane's head? Wow. Jazz, you're a busy bird. I don't know if you all heard. We have some gaming news, some gamer news that we need to address.
Gamers.
Ubisoft has now let us know we are in a golden era of gaming. At first, they created the single A title. Following that, they reiterated on it and made the double A title. And then they reached the apex, the triple A title. And they thought that was it. That was the peak of the mountain. But lo, Ubisoft had a vision. They knew that in addition to not owning your games, that they also needed to make a quadruple A title. And so they did, apparently. And that's why they can charge us $70 for Sea of Thieves. Sorry, not Sea of Thieves. Return to Monkey Island. Sorry, no, it's not that one either. God.
Puzzle Pirates.
Puzzle Pirates. Shit. Whatever that game is. Whatever that game's called. It's a quadruple A title, apparently. So, we're in for a real treat, I think. Sid Meier's Pirates. Yeah, that's the one. Pretty sure. Okay. So, I'm a ninja, I think, in this game. I've never played this game before. This is the first time. I don't know why it loaded me here, but... Oh. Why is that monkey dual-wielding?
I thought you were at the demon when we last left off.
The stream died. And so I ran down the hill to the safe point that I knew where was closest.
I forgot the stream died.
Why is this monkey, like, Miyamoto Musashi-ing it up?
Time for monkey time.
Monkey fight!
Would you rather the monkey have a gun?
I feel like that would kind of make me... Because, like, if the monkey's a better swordsman than I am, it's going to be real awkward. You know? Oh, that monkey has a gun. I lied. I actually would prefer it not to have a gun. Wait, hold on. Does that monkey have a gun and a sword? What just happened there? Or maybe he's got, like, a bayonet. Dude, that jump in the air? Absolutely necessary. Alright. Alright, Monkey Musashi. You are the crucible at which I will test myself. Nope. Okay, got greedy. Whoa. I have two swords as well, okay? It's just not... I don't want to use them right now.
Sekiro was taught how to fight with a single blade. He's not just going to pull out a second blade.
Like the one on his back?
Yeah, he wasn't trained in it.
I mean, that's probably true. My favorite part is when Sekiro fights all the monkeys. Are those memes still funny? Can we still make those jokes?
Yeah. Sure. Can we get another one?
When does... Well, they're gonna be new ones, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't use, like, the Zelda or the Samus ones. Those ones are old, you know, they've outlived their usefulness. I like when Helldivers... When Helldiver brings the democracy.
Okay.
My favorite part of that game is when Helldiver does a democracy. Skulls and dicks! I mean, maybe if we play our cards right. Into the shadows. Oh, I'm in the shadows! Come on. These guys don't know what in the shadows mean. Monkeys... They're cheating? Judge?
Overruled.
Ah, shit. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I also can't believe they said that. In addition, I mean, like, here's the funny thing about Ubisoft, right? Like, they have some good games. There were some winners. There still are, and maybe, you know, Bone Town on the Open Seas is going to be incredible. Maybe it's going to be the best game of all time. I don't know. I doubt it, but I mean, I could be wrong, you know? But they had some freaking winners back in the day, and then they had a slew of crap and drivel and ridiculousness. And no hate to anyone who worked on those games, right? It's not their fault. I don't think. I think it's very much so a development and publisher problem. But, you know, they pumped out a bunch of kind of lame ducks. Some real stinkers, you know? And now that they have had a couple of, like, gameplay successes, the typical ridiculous behavior, the CEO's like, oh yeah, we're amazing. Like, look at how cool we are. No, man, that doesn't work. Like, yeah, you put out a couple of okay games. I hear Prince of Persia's a lot of fun, but like, that doesn't give you an excuse to be a consummate asshole about it. I don't think. Leisure Suit Larry. Monkey took the monkey grip feat? Of course they did. Oh wait, hold on. These are some dudes. These are some guys. Where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I here? What is my purpose?
What do you want to do?
I really want to like run away with my master, but he keeps talking about like cutting some string or something. I think he's doing like arts and crafts.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
I think so. Well, I mean, do you want to go fight a big mean man, or do you want to fight a different big mean man?
Well, so the big mean man I hear is the hard man, right? That's the man's to beat. I don't really actually remember like how to get places, if I'm being entirely honest. However, I feel like this guy needs to die. Oh wait, are they like chill? Are we good now? Oh, well, he, do you see the bad guy? That's right! He's around the corner! The bells. Oh, this guy learned monkey style? Ooh.
Okay, I have the set of
Hello,
instructions.
Spice. Oh, yeah! Sorry, Josie.
Of course.
When somebody asks for a "oh yeah," you can't leave them hanging.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh right, when the game crashed, I like was mid run, and I ran through this area. That's why I ended up down where I did. Oh, that dude's fighting the chained ogre. Oh god, those dudes die in the chained ogre. I didn't start shit, man. I don't know what your problem with me is. Yes. I guess Frigid for now. I got paid today, so I bought ramen as a treat.
Hooray!
That I know I was playing Sekiro. Spice was kind enough to... No, you stop. Oh, wait, what's that? I don't know why I'm fighting this guy. He's probably not even going to drop anything.
Maybe he'll drop the thing you need.
Oh, what's that?
Love.
Oh. Is that what this game's about? Oh, that's cute. Oh, God.
I think all games are about love at the end of the day.
I want to know what love is.
See how easy this guy is?
Yeah, dude, so easy. Oh, we've already fought one of them, right? How hard could the second one be? I keep seeing the little, like, indicator, but then it goes away. And I don't really know what to do. Oh, God, he's gonna eat me. Oh, God, he's gonna eat me! Don't tase me, bro! I dodged that. I 100% dodged that.
I trust you.
See, like that. Oh, this... Fuck, I missed the thing. Oh, God. I got stuck on a pillar. That's embarrassing. I only have one flask left? Fuck me. It's almost like you go into a monkey fight half-cocked, and this is the comeuppance, right? Nope. Nope.
Actually, I think he comes before the cock.
God damn it. Well, there's one of our 2 deaths for the evening. Oh, I didn't start it. I'm dumb. Hold on. Hold on. Change places. Oh, Jazzy's the streamer.
I'm streaming.
Boop. There we go. 207. All right. 208's the cool number? Oh, God. Fair enough. Heard the recent rumors GTA 6 will have an expected lifetime budget of $2 billion? Like, I understand games are expensive to make. I do get that intrinsically. It's true that they are. That's so much money, though. I don't have $2 billion laying around. I'm broke.
So, the way to get to the big meat man,
Yes, thank you, Jesse, for keeping me on track.
as a Reddit thread is telling me, and I don't know if doing this will be retreading ground that we've already covered.
Sure.
What you should do: go to the old grave idol.
Old grave. I'm old grave.
Yep.
That's still topical, right?
Sure.
Oh, but I can't.
You cannot go to the old grave idol.
No, because I haven't refound it after they took it away from me the second fucking time.
Weird.
It's okay. I'll just go to Kuro's room and I'll find it from there. 2 Billy subs.
Basically, you're trying to get to where you fought Gyobu. It says go to the old grave idol. There's a new bridge connecting the old grave area to the area where you fought a samurai mini boss in the early game.
Was that the horse girl?
Ogre. No, yeah, well, it was Gyobu was the horse girl, but from there you keep progressing, backtracking your way to where that first post-intro samurai mini boss used to be. There you'll find a new idol, use it and it'll teleport you to the Gyobu arena, and that's what you need to do.
So maybe I don't need to be in the city then. Gyobu was the guy on the horse, right?
Yeah, Gyobu was the guy in the horse.
Mm-hmm.
So before you get to the city. But I don't remember what idol would be the closest to get you there.
Yeah, if not Old Grave.
Because it would have been... How close to the beginning of the game can you get?
Oh, I can go all the way back to the dilapidated temple.
I don't think you need to... I guess...
It's either that or... Well, the Sheena Castle one.
That is so far, but I mean, it's not like the worst.
Yeah, I can just run through it. How long could it take? I won't get distracted. I have
Sure.
laser focus. I thought this game was about an angry headless monkey. I don't want to talk about it, Agro. Oh, okay. One slight issue.
I'm seeing this.
There used to be a bridge here. Oh, yeah, Jazzy, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
How rude of me.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was
I
thinking.
mean, I have been... the live stream hasn't been that far off.
Sure.
And I wasn't going to be like the annoying bird in your ear.
Oh, no, you never would be. There. My apologies. I hope that's better.
Zounds.
Zoinks?
Zoinks.
Who's talking?
Little Manta kill?
It certainly seems that way.
So where... This is... Where? This is like outside the city, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll go help the guys outside. Climb that mud wall to get to the roof. There should be a shinobi kite? I want a shinobi kite. Krashina. Okay, he said mud... Oh, this mud wall?
Yeah, I think so. A shinobi kite up here?
I think this guy's delirious with
Go up. Can we get much higher?
Can you take me higher to a place shinobi kite?
So what is that doing for you?
I need to reinforce on the outskirts. I thought these guys were the same team. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think they're all on the team of evil.
True. Oh, sure. I can get knocked out of the air, but that guy just takes a hit in midair and recovers like it's nothing.
Because
Right.
evil is an easily quantifiable thing
Yeah.
that you can designate upon these
You know,
characters.
I've seen Evil Dead, and I'm pretty sure one of those guys was Bad Ash, and the other guy was Good Ash.
That's true.
Yep. Camera froze again.
No! Do you want to truck that?
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Oh my gosh, Mike, I didn't even see you subscribed 30 minutes ago. My apologies, friend. Thank you so much for doing that. I don't know what that was. Weird. Alright. The deaths aren't going to make any sense, but it's fine. And Jazzy's like really high now.
So high.
You're so
I've got
high.
other. Wait. Wait. Da-da-da-da. Grappling hook to the top until you reach one of the top roof wherein the kite is located, and you should grappling hook to the kite. And then you sorry, I'm gonna read the sentence from the top. It is very poorly written.
Okay, take it from the top. Yeah.
But go to the Ashina's gate. Sorry, I need to read this all in one. Go to the Ashina's gate, the one with the long stairs, then talk to the fallen soldier at the gate. He will tell you about the kite, then from his left, grappling hook to the top until you reach one of the top roof, wherein the kite is located, and you should grappling hook to the kite. Then you will landing on one of the roof, and just follow the trail below.
I see.
Oh. Did you get that?
So... Ooh, getting some... Oh, hey. I can grapple to the kite and land down on roof to follow path below.
Oh, now follow that bridge down there.
Oh god, you're a man! Please, please hurry. Castle outskirts are in bad shape. The damn ministry forces have taken up the Serpent Valley and raised a bridge. Please, save Ashina. For Ashina. I thought you were, like, legitimately an owl.
I also thought he was legitimately an owl.
I know, right? But not owl, like owl, because that would
No,
be weird.
not daddy,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I killed him. After he
Yeah.
died earlier.
Yeah.
Ryu, I'm all good, man. I'm all set. I've already had a layoff. I don't need another. For legal purposes, this is a joke. I haven't been laid off. Well, not recently.
What about for illegal purposes?
Yeah. For illegal purposes, be gay, do crime.
Okay.
Iron Fortress. Iron Fan? Yo, one of my favorite forms that I never got to learn in Shaolin, I used to do Shaolin Kung Fu, was a fan form. Iron fighting fans are some of the coolest fucking weapons ever, in my opinion.
Pretty sick.
So good. Iron Fan made in the far west can be fit into the Shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. Experienced Iron Rib fans users can deflect arrows and even bullets using this tool. I don't know if that's true, chat. Don't try this at home. Passed down through the generations of assassins serving Senpo Temple, it wouldn't be surprising if the next owner decided its weight was impractical. I'm not a shinobi, I'm a Ninja Gaiden. My name is Gyoru Masataka Oniwa! Is that what he says? That's what he says.
That is what he says.
The Ebru team of evil. It's the
You're
very
playing on
same.
the Japanese dub.
Well, yeah.
The Japanese dub.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I just kind of prefer the Japanese dub to the English sub.
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, it's easier to watch and it's, you know, when it's not in its native language.
I mean, I just think that you should play the game in English how it was intentioned.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not gonna fault you. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna get into the dubs versus subs argument.
I'm a bit of a purist like that. I get it. You know,
I just think if it's written in English, that like you should like hear it in English.
yeah. Yeah. You're on borrowed time. I hope you're not, man. Or maybe I hope you are. You deserve better, but also, Layoffs. Ah, gun! Layoffs, ah, gun. Okay, so I need to go to the bridge, fight this guy.
Yep, this is the guy. This is the guy everyone has
This is
trouble with.
the big scary guy?
Yeah, this is the big scary guy.
Is it because he has a gun?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. You know,
Huh. No, one try.
I'm kind of awesome at this game, I think.
I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. This is a baby game for babies. Grown moan. Up ahead, the Interior Ministry stronghold. Bring them down, and there's still... Ashina will... There's still what? What is there still? It's die motherfucker, still. That's a dumb joke. I'm here for it. Samus! Omnom! Welcome in! Rating with a party of 3! I see Samus, I see Omnom. Hello, welcome in, Raiders! My camera is on the fritz a little bit, so I am a truck currently. Sometimes I become a truck. It's part of an old curse, familiar curse. The Curse of Cars 2, specifically. So sometimes I become a truck. We are playing some Sekiro. Welcome in. Can I get a shout out for Omnom, please? Was that the guy, Jesse?
Yeah, that was the guy.
Okay, well, now this is happening to him.
Good job. First try.
Thanks.
Definitely want you, and definitely want that, and I want that.
Is that some fork knife I see?
Cool. Someone's coming in. Someone's coming in.
I have heard... Ooh, and some Fall Guys. Both games I enjoy. I've heard they're thinking about doing a Power Rangers collab. Oh god. What? My screen just... Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
The game is still okay.
Oh no, is it? Because I'm not.
Yeah. Wait. You're being killed?
Yeah. So my shit literally just alt-tabbed itself, and the controller was not picking up responses.
Interesting.
I'm gonna count that death, but I'm mad about it.
I wouldn't.
No.
That was out of your
Too late.
control.
I know. Out of my control. I see what you did there. No, I see what you did there. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the controller. That's what all the cool kids do, right?
Of course.
Sensei Agby, was your commander night? Heck yeah, we absolutely should. I know that there's the charity one coming up on Sunday, but I think Agby games Sunday, if my memory serves. Also, that's like a casual tournament for charity thing, so maybe not quite the evening you're expecting for you. But yes, welcome in, Raiders. Sorry to reintroduce myself. My name is D&D, and I'm your friendly local GM on the internet. We're playing Sekiro, a game that I am not very good at, but have gotten better at, which has been kind of interesting. I don't load this game like I used to. I don't know if I'm just getting soft in my dotage or what, but... Oh, they got a firing squad. That's a good formation, I gotta say. Like, the other guys they got like rocket launchers. So that's not fair, but...
Now it's more like an RTS. But
Yeah.
you don't really control anyone.
Go, my minions! Ah, hey, whoa, whoa. Rude.
Nice shot.
Yeah, seriously, that was real close. To quote Spaceballs, I said across their nose, not up it. Have you seen Spaceballs, Jazzy?
No.
Ah, it's classic.
I've seen the porn parody, Spaceballs.
Oh, oh my. Get dunked on. But yes, Omnom, if you need to go and rest up for any reason, you know, get some food, get some water, get some rest. You've done the hard part. You've done the heavy lifting. Please take care of yourselves. We love streamers and their communities who take care of themselves. Thank you for bringing your people through. I cannot express that enough. But I don't want you to suffer. Go do human things. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you. Whoa. You were supposed to stay facing the other way. Oh, man. Once again, two-sword style. I gotta learn that. You know?
Maybe in the sequel.
Ooh. Sekiro 2 swords.
Mhm.
The wolf needs 2 fangs, all I'm saying. I mean, it's not really helping these guys, so maybe that's not a very good use case, but... We love streamers that take care of themselves, so if you don't, we hate you. Dan from Dan Dane. Yep. That
True.
Dan is a real prickly customer. So how come this guy gets a hat and a cloak and a mask, and the other ones didn't, you know?
He paid for the battle pass.
Oh, that's really good. Is it pay to win or just cosmetic?
Oh, it's for sure pay to win.
Oh,
He gets 2 swords.
I mean, let's hope it helps him. Help. Get a
I mean,
refund.
sometimes, you know, like, pure skill.
Sure, sure. Skill diff.
Yeah.
Hey, Squiz, welcome in.
How to squish?
And Dane is a werecar? They're on to me. Like Futurama.
Car? Where?
This is how I know Katana's the best sword in history.
Yeah.
Could a longsword do that?
And you should play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
I love that game. I would play that, actually. It's been a long time. Ow. Yes, it could, says Ryu. You don't know. A temple posting. Turn back if you value your life. You can't behead the headless. Our swords and pikes did nothing. I feel like I've read that before.
Probably. I think you go through this way? It's one of the... I know you just go through here. Or, like, this area.
Oh, okay. That's like through here specifically, or?
I don't think you have to go to where the headless is, but I think you can...
Is that a
There's
guy?
a man there. Well, that is a guy, but you might be able to just skirt around him.
But he might have a bell.
He could have a bell. He could be Shigekichi of the red card.
He's wearing blue, though. I'm confused. Oh, God.
Well, he's guarding. He's guarding the red.
He's fast. Oh, he's one of the booze hounds.
It's what, Booze Hound is what my friends call me every Saturday night.
Yeah. I don't like that he lit his sword on fire. That just feels rude. Now, I know I have an ancient blood curse sword that can, like, cut dimensions or whatever, but, like, oh god. Could you not, maybe? So instead of poison, it's fire. Oh, I fucked that up.
Yeah, it's one of the elements. Poison, fire,
Water,
water.
earth, fire, wind, water,
Blue.
heart. You said water twice. No, I didn't.
With my powers combined.
I am Shigekichi of the Red Guard. Oh, nope. That's not great for me. Did you not? I said, could you not? I asked nicely. Woo! I don't know how I jumped through that when he literally did a downward chop and I jumped up, but, you know, I'll take it. I like to get bouncy around here, you know? God, look at him, he's so mad. Oh, he real mad. Oh, good. I got cocky, I'll be honest.
Sometimes you gotta put up or shut up.
That's true. Oh god, it is fire damage.
fire sword?
Therapist Joe says fire swords do fire damage.
No way.
Can I like roll
That's
around in the
real.
mud a little bit, maybe?
Like the big you are?
Yeah. Oh shit. Now I could just learn this guy's attack pattern, but that sounds like a lot of work.
Oh yeah. I don't think this game is meant for learning attack patterns.
Yeah, probably not. Oh no, come on!
Oh, you got grabbed.
I got for real. I need to find a freaking sculptor's idol around here so I can stop being...
I think you just gotta run past all these dudes.
Yeah, but like, you could have a bell.
Is that one below that area still not there?
It probably
The
is.
one like where like the serpents or whatever were? Where you get into there?
I mean, I don't know. Like serpents all over the place. I got unseen aid for days.
Is that true?
Sometimes.
Chat, can you confirm?
Well, you can't see chat, so like, they're proof, right? I gotta say, that jump feels real cool every time. Now these guys, I'm happy to just run by. Oh yeah, it's one down here, isn't it?
Get on down.
Jazzy's smarter than I am.
No.
You've seen it here first, chat. Snatched out of the air. We should drive into Helldivers? I could probably do that.
Drive out to Helldivers territory?
As long as it's not
No.
Bat Country.
Wait, would it be through here that's... Because the Gyobu arena's through here, right? Don't you go through Snake Valley?
I'll be honest with you, Jazzy, I have no idea. Whereas this is under Bridge Valley.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to
Going
beat
back- I'm going back to Reddit.
Mr. Redguard.
You definitely don't have to because they didn't put up a boss wall.
But like, maybe he kills the gate, you know? He's of the Red Guard, you know? You don't just... It's not just a title you just make up. Probably. Oh god. Stop it. A lot of sugar. Mark, good to see you. Oh. Autocorrect, the bane of our existence. At first death, sure, but what about second death? Well, that's a good point. Door doesn't open from this side. I'm tired of all these doors not opening. From
No, I
right
think you
sides.
go past here
Okay.
to where... Do you know, like, there was, like, a merchant up on, like, a hill somewhere past this area?
I did
Like,
find a
near the
merchant
beginning
on
of
a hill, but I didn't think it was in this area.
It's, like, past here to your left.
Oh, okay.
It's, like, out there
Sure.
somewhere.
Sure, yeah. That makes sense. But what if?
Why do you hurt Shigekichi so much?
Well, he started it? He was my bully in high school.
Well, two wrongs don't make a right, Dane.
I mean, yeah, but he's got a flame sword, and like I'm really low-key kind of jealous about that.
You have a cool red blood sword.
I mean, that is true. I definitely come up in the
You
world.
have the red mortal blade.
It is a mortal blade, but his is like an immortal blade? His is the Queen's blade? I gotta stop using that.
You do love to do it.
But it's so cool!
I know.
Oh, Yeah, typical Shigekichi, calling in his buddies. I'm just saying that should do damage to everyone in that area. You know?
Everyone's saying like follow the path here until you get to a teleport idol.
Oh
So I
god.
guess you just progress forward after you kill Shigekichi and his friends.
Gotcha. That I can do. Oh god. Shit balls.
Oh god, shit balls.
Also, if you're still here, what were you playing? How'd your stream go? I meant to ask earlier and I forgot because I am that terrible of a person. My apologies. But I would love to hear how your stream went if you are still here and still in a talking mood. Destiny 2! I hear really good things about that game. I've only played... I played during like the very first onset of the game and did not play much after that. Oh god. Did you not, sir? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. What you got? What you got? Oh, I'm gonna spit alcohol at you. Oh, here comes the fire breath. Well, your sword was already on fire. You don't need it double fire, okay? The times 2 modifier does not work like that. Fired up on a Thursday. Yeah. There you go. Going up on a Thursday. Oh shit. This guy's sword is longer than mine is. I'm so lucky this wall is just far enough away. Who are you grabbing at, man? Shigekichi, come on, dude. You're better than this. They promoted you to the Red Guard. They don't just do that to everybody.
Stop drinking your silly little drinks.
Seriously.
Blowing your silly little fires.
I mean, he's always kind of been this way, you know? He had a rough upbringing. I thought, like, as I grew up, you know, he was my childhood bully, but I always kind of, like, felt bad for him a little bit.
And they took his wife into divorce.
They did,
So
yeah.
sad.
Yeah. You know, at the time I was glad for it, but I feel a little bit bad about it now.
It's all about spreading love, not hate.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, gets stunted on! What you want to drink before you die? Hmm?
No.
Hmm?
Not thirsty anymore.
Dance,
I'm only
dance till
thirsty
you
for
do.
blood. So proud.
Thanks. Perbead! We just need 3 more. And then I can upgrade some stuff. That's pretty cool, right, Jazzy? Definitely worth our time here.
Yeah, worth.
Not a
So
problem,
worth.
Magboo. Are you up to 11 C's deaths yet? Not quite. Oh, shit.
You
That-
didn't do that. Do
I-
that to that man.
It was an accident. A murder accident.
Yeah, he fell on your sword.
Next Thursday I'm buying Ryu pizza? I mean, Okay. You don't know that I'm not. I think Ashwood will be back in town from the Bermuda Triangle, right?
I think. Unless something else comes up and some other weird supernatural stuff happens too.
That's true. I mean, pretty crazy to think that he was the reason they found Amelia Earhart, but...
Yeah.
Oh god. I picked the wrong one!
I think you're on fire.
Yeah. It do be like that sometimes, you know?
Do. They really do.
Use the invincibility frames. Not get hit by the cannon. Some pro gamer moves. So I have to go like through the fire and the flames?
There's an idol over there.
Over where?
Above,
It's above me?
to your left.
Where the cannon guy is?
No, all up on one of these little mountain croppings.
But like, he's up there. He's waiting.
Well, then you kill him.
That's scary though.
You have a sword.
I do have a sword. You're not wrong about that. This is sad.
I would try grappling.
Dane wants uppies.
Have you thought about grapple?
Yeah, but I never really understood the 3.5 grapple rules. I understood
First
them
you
better
grab,
than
and then you pull.
second edition. I will say that. Hello there. No one comes back from the Bermuda Triangle. Is there nothing he can't do? No, Ashwood can do everything. Once he ascends to his full bead power, that's when he becomes unstoppable. General Kenobi! Hey, Mighty Matty, welcome in! We'll rest here. The fire the flames will carry on. Yee. Okay, outskirts wall stairway has become unlocked.
I think you just keep going forward.
Forward?
Yeah.
Do
I
I
think
need
you
to...
just eventually you'll find a thing.
I don't like the way you said that.
Well, it's nothing like scary. I mean, I guess it is scary, but
What if I just like Spider-Man here forever?
yeah. What if you just like run around in circles for the next 2 hours?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
stream, right? That's
Yeah,
how the
apparently
gamers
it is-
do.
apparently it is a stream. At that point, I think it's just a podcast.
Ooh, you know, I do like a good podcast. Speaking of which, everybody here, we will be doing an episode of Gaming Theater Presents Live at a certain local music festival at a certain date. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to reveal when and where yet, which is why I'm being vague. But
Is that under NDA?
I didn't sign shit.
Then you can say whatever you want.
I mean, I can. Man, that's a bad phrase to say to me in this state, because the first couple of tries that my brain came up with would not have been good things. Like, nothing bad, but just things that, like, probably would get me in trouble with people I care about.
And this is my friend's home address.
It's tomorrow at 8 p.m.? Oh, man. What? Stop. Stop.
They're having fun. They're
Just like
playing with toys.
rolling around at the speed of sound. Oh, God. Can you imagine that guy just, like, kicked me? Oh, God, he's on my face!
Oh, look what you.
Oh, shit.
The backbreaker.
Later. Those little guys are tough. Holy shit. Well, that's an AoE. Oh god, the poison. Stop. Stop hugging the wall, Sekiro. I've decided that's his name now.
His name is Sekiro, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, I mean, his father, Owl, called him Wolf,
Yeah.
but then, I'm blanking on the man's name. Tengu slash. Who's Tengu's real identity?
Oh, the master guy.
Yeah, but I'm literally the guy, but I don't remember his name now.
The one who died in the... No, that was a different
Yeah,
guy. Was that the same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Z, remind me and I'll tell you later. Oh god. Ishi. Two heavens is one.
But yeah, he calls you Sekiro.
What does that mean?
Sound cool?
Oh no, that's Okami. Not that I would know.
I speak Japanese.
I mean, fair enough. Hey, Wolf, welcome in!
It literally does just mean one-armed wolf.
Sekiro does?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because Tengu has like a line that's like, oh, a one-armed wolf, and I'll call you Sekiro or something.
I mean, call me whatever you want. It's not my name. That's not my name!
Yep. Everyone's favorite song. They call me Stacy.
Chest so tight. Must make an offering. What up, man? What you got? What you got? Ooh, coin purses? Some iron? Okay, okay. I want to buy the divine confetti, but it's only because I go through it so quick. I don't really think this guy has anything I need. Oh, hey, this is Roberto!
This is Roberto.
Dude, we took so long to find this guy, and now I just like stumbled into him.
Did you give this guy dragon poisoning?
Probably. Let's be honest here. Who haven't I given dragon poisoning to?
True.
Do I have a thingamajig? Oh, it's under. Where the fuck? Where the hell is it? Oh yeah, I guess all these
Crow
people have it,
Mob.
don't they?
I think he's Crow Mob.
Okay, okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
He healed my son.
Be cured.
Memorial offerings and notices go hand in hand. You're supposed to be cured!
I think it only cures one at a time.
What? No.
I think. I don't think it cures all of them.
What? This game. This is a bad game. I don't know why people play
That's
it.
true.
Don't shoot me, please. I don't feel like being shot today.
Just keep running.
Where do I need to... This
I
way?
think back to the Woodman's temple. Or no, yeah, over there to the burning.
Oh no. To the burning.
Yeah, go towards burning.
Where there's a certain... Oh, hi. I just wandered into those people. Just gonna pick up some of these items real quick, you know, they could be
Of course.
useful.
Very useful for later.
Yeah. Not because I'm afraid of the demon of desire. Yeah.
Manred's fire.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Okay. Is there an idol I should get before going into... Well, I'm in the bushes!
No, if you get to the idol that you need to get to that brings you to the fight, there
Yeah.
will be another idol that you
Okay.
must at.
What the fuck happened there?
Fire
There's like a lot of like scratches on the ground. Is that something I should worry about?
thing.
Everyone thing was burning. Fire was reaching out of control. The howling was intense. Okay, look, I was talking to your friend, all right? Nope, nope, shit.
It'll never cease to amuse me how, like, the goal is in sight and you turn around to go fight some random mook.
It's a matter of pride, Jazzy. He insulted my warrior's pride. I was talking to his friend and making sure that guy was okay, and this guy doesn't even give a shit, you know? He's just
Well,
like...
you think that just because they're both wearing red that they're friends?
Well, I mean, they're wearing the same coat of arms.
The only good friend is a living one.
I mean, that guy's still alive. I might not be, but that one...
That guy don't look that much alive anymore.
I'm telling you, man, two-sword style. Gotta give me some of that. Shit, fuck.
This was the final boss.
Yeah, he's hard. Oh, Z, that hurts. That's true, but hurtful. Fuck! Especially after that! Dane, dragon poisoning Dane over here.
Not the info broker.
Oh, oh, that hurts. Words hurt people. I'm really glad that doesn't light me on fire. It's this way, right? Or no? Fuck, I don't actually remember. I'm gonna go this way. Give me some sugar. Yep, the shorties. Yeah, you're right. I'm the problem. We've established that. Thank you. Hey, dowsing powder. That might be helpful, actually. Woo.
I love to get doused.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh, fine. I'll ignore the guy now. I'll ignore my warrior's pride, Jazzy. Are you happy?
A warrior's pride is a foolish endeavor. So you should now rest.
I don't.
Oh, have fun. I'm gonna look at my phone for the next 3 hours while you do this.
I mean, how hard could this be?
Oh yeah, the first try.
Yeah. Look, I can unlock Shadow Rush. That sounds...
What about Shadow Run?
Oh, I wish. Or Living Force, which lights things on fire, which is probably going to be super good against a flame demon. I just have a feeling. Subs for every 100 deaths. Well, we'll see if we get to 300. Posture broken enemy. That's never going to happen on this guy until I kill him, and then it will.
You know, it's really nice that they put this totem right here in front of the fight.
Yeah. Wait. Why does it sound like that's not nice and that you're... What do you know?
Everything.
Sure. Hey! Grasp the inner mysteries of any combat style. Okay, okay. I don't have that. I don't have that. Restore those afflicted with dragon rot.
Hooray!
I probably shouldn't have done that. Something tells me...
Hooray!
Yeah, all afflicted with dragon rot have been restored to health. See? See?
And now, they will never get it again.
They won't. How could they? We might as well pump all of our money into Spirit Emblems. We're going to lose it all anyway.
True.
D and no gifted subs because I'm good at video games, Dane. That is not who I am as a person. Is he facing me? Is that your butt? What is that?
We'll talk about his butt.
I just want to know if that is his butt.
Have you thought of just like sneak up on him and then get like a first kill on him?
That's a good idea. He's got to be... Firecrackers aren't going to work on this guy.
It's fine.
Like, I know it works on everything else. He's got 3 health bars. Jazzy, why does he have 3 health bubbles?
They're lying to you. It's fine. Remember, this is a stealth mission. Remember, this is no longer a stealth mission.
Okay. We just gotta parry the guy. Does he have a ranged flame whip?
Of course.
Of
He has an
course.
arm.
Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Later, nerd. And it does. How did it do damage? I parried that bit. Oh, what the fuck?
Fire.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, but like. So what? I just can't parry?
Well, you can't. You have to.
So I have to take damage.
Yeah.
I guess I could try dodging. So typically I'm told that's not right for this game. That's why.
Let's just say what's right and wrong.
Where has this guy been this whole time?
Here.
That's not true.
I feel like I remember the tips for this guy just being like, good luck.
Yeah, I believe that. He's a demon. Does that mean maybe the confetti might work on him? Or is that just ghosts?
He's a demon if not a ghost.
He takes pretty significant damage. Divine blessings made for driving away apparitions. He's probably not an apparition. It's just a Balrog, and you're a level 3 adventurer. Heading out for the evening. Thanks, Via. Rest well, friend. Ministry dowsing powder. Okay. Pacifying agent. Yeah, let's just pacify him. He's just cranky. My ring light is flickering. I'm scared.
It's the ghost.
Probably. Okay. No, no, no! I want I wanted to go up. Oh my god. Can I get a new urn for fucking... God. Oh, fuck me. For fire? Oh. I died.
It happens.
Yeah, apparently. This is gonna be something. Because I presume in Phase 2 and Phase 3 he probably gets faster and more dangerous.
No, he actually gets slower and more.
You laughed when you said it. You and I both know that's
No,
not
yeah,
the case.
I laugh when I'm telling the truth.
That's... I got first blood though, so... Making me the victor. feel like I'm just like,
for the 5th try.
yeah, I feel like I'm just like shadowboxing his taint, and I don't know how I feel about that.
That's how you need to be. Why would you have a big taint if you didn't want to get it shadow boxed?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Shit. Fuck the stomp. You got stompy feet. Okay. 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 I don't like. I watch anime, right, where this sort of shit like happens on the reg. But I just have to wonder, like, how do you see this thing and not just go, you know, I'm good actually, like, bye, grappling hook away. Like maybe we go defeat the final boss, right? And then you and an army come back here. You know? Wouldn't that be novel? Wouldn't that be?
Army to do.
I mean,
I have an idea.
okay.
Okay.
Should I get good?
So what if we find a baby
Okay, yeah.
and we seal this demon inside of that baby?
Yo! That's a great idea.
Like in its like stomach or something.
Yeah.
Do we know any seal masters?
Just one. He taught the last leader of this nation.
Well, I guess if we can find him, we could do this plan and it might just work.
What good did that serve? I just like
But
flipped into him. And then he hit me.
then we'll have to make the baby a social pariah as it grows up.
Well, naturally. See, what we're gonna do, I think his family's gonna like sacrifice themselves.
Yeah,
Because
makes
that like
sense,
needs to happen, right?
of course.
For character growth. But then the person they entrust is just gonna do like a really terrible job of taking care of him.
Yeah, and pretty much everyone in his life is going to abandon and scorn and mock him for like the entirety of it. For like 13 years of his life, if not like 15.
Fine.
And then he'll make best friends with a total asshole
It's true. I hate that guy.
and chase after a girl that will never love him back.
I will say this though, right? Hiruzen gets a lot of shit for like leaving Naruto alone and not doing anything. But like
Yeah.
he had a lot on his plate. Not that he
He
shouldn't
did
get,
have a lot of like he did also get like forced back into a job he didn't want.
yeah. After like fighting a war that decimated his village.
Like he was going through his own shit.
It's just yeah.
Like
What up?
Kakashi was going through his trauma.
Katana's on fire now, bitch.
Kakashi could have done a bit better job of being like that big brother figure, but he was too traumatized by his own existence.
Which I mean, mood.
Shit.
Don't know how. This guy's scope is so big, I don't know how to dodge.
Welcome back, Axel.
Hey, Agby, welcome back.
So because of things you might not have done, I don't know if you've done certain things prior to this fight. I don't know if you're going to get certain dialogue in this.
Oh,
There's lore here.
I don't really know what that means. Yeah.
Well, I don't remember if it happens now or in the second phase. I think it's supposed to happen in the first, but I don't remember. So I guess we'll see whenever it gets to the second phase.
I guess so. In like 70 deaths.
Yeah. this is going to be your Millennia.
Oh god, that's true. Ashford will come back from the Bermuda Triangle and I'll still be here.
Green Ape 3.
He's kind of ape-like.
It's kind of like an Oni.
Yeah, he is like an Oni. No, to jump through the legs. Sweep the legs, Johnny. Johnny Sekiro. That's me.
I like that on the Sekiro Extra Life Wiki, there is like a trivia section. And one of the things is, when first met, the Demon of Hatred assumes a very distinct pose from Japanese kabuki performances known as Mie. According to Wikipedia, Mie means appearance or visible in Japanese, because a pose is meant to draw attention to a particularly important or powerful portion of the performance. It is meant to show a character's emotions at their peak. It can often be a very powerful pose. The actor's eyes are opened as wide as possible. The character is meant to seem agitated or angry. The character, the actor, crosses his eyes.
It's interesting
Did you
you'd
pick
say
up
that.
whenever you ran into him?
So, not initially, I was a bit distracted, but now that you mention it, you're absolutely right. That's really kind of cool.
The particular Mie done by the Demon of Hatred is known as the Genroku, one of the famous and well-known of the Mie, when the actor's right hand is held flat, perpendicular to the ground, while his left hand is turned upwards and bent. At the same time, the actor stamps the floor powerfully with his left foot. You do be stamping.
You do be stamping. There he goes. Haha, got your foot!
That's right. A few hits and then you're out.
Yeah, hit and run tactics, baby.
You just need to keep. You need him to keep doing the move that lets you pull yourself to it.
That would be great.
You get a few easy hits on it.
Blue evasion tactics, baby. That's a Dragon Ball Z trading card reference for those who might get that.
Whoosh.
Not the new school one either. That's old school. It's a really niche reference. Love it, like it, love it. No, don't like this though. Nope, no thank you. I'm all
I
set.
do like this battle. I love this battlefield though, just being like this giant open space.
It's very dynamic in its simplicity. Ow. Very well, sir. Have a nice day.
Something I saw in the like gaming news today that I don't know if it really means anything in the long run, but apparently Bandai Namco, like, I don't know if like relinquished or FromSoft took over like full copyright to Elden Ring.
Really?
Yeah, they have like full rights to Elden Ring now.
Interesting.
I'm not sure legally or whatever else happened there behind the scenes or whatnot, but that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Considering like Bandai Namco is like the first things you see on launching that game.
Yeah. Now, when you say take over, I mean, I presume there was a deal made, right?
Oh, maybe. I would have to like find the post again
Sure.
because I only did a very light glance at that thing.
That's not healing. That's not healing at all. I'm no longer on fire, so I mean, something.
Let's see. From Reset Era. Reset Era. It seems From Software is now the sole owner of the Elden Ring IP since 24th April 2023, so it has been a while. But the news is maybe just
I like how I don't get burned by the small bonfires, but I just absolutely trucked into that big bonfire, and now I'm in pain.
People are assuming that FromSoft is like going solo in terms of like publishing their games
Ooh.
without relying on like other companies to aid in that.
That could be cool. Maybe.
But, you know, I mean, From Software's only gotten bigger and more popular and more lucrative over the time.
That is very true.
And Bandai Namco definitely earned its name as Scamco in the past, so
Yeah, they
it's good to make somewhat of a separation there.
I don't know how I dodged that, but I'm super
I would
stoked.
pop a potion if I were you.
I don't have one.
Oh, I thought you had like, I saw your thing, I thought you had 4 of them.
Nah, that's dowsing powder, baby! There's a reason I'm just running in circles trying to avoid this guy from killing me.
Well, if you can get him to second phase, then you're Gucci, right?
That's what I'm hopeful
Sets in the ground, go!
for.
Not anymore, run!
God. Stop moving. And Agbu, I've only died just a handful more times. It's fine. It's not. It's like twice, right? Totally. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're going to be.
one tip-
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. No.
They're going to become from hardware and make a new platform that has a feature that if you're doing too well, it kicks you in the nuts. I'm feeling
I'd
that.
be okay with that.
Currently,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, currently, kind of feeling that right about now.
Speedrunner, the bane of speedrunners' existence.
Funk Soul Brother. Oh my God! Did you hear? Allegedly, I have to say allegedly. I think it was Ubisoft held a speedrunning tournament for Prince of Persia,
Yes, I did see that.
and they invited a bunch of speedrunners. There was like a $10,000 prize for top place if you could get the fastest time. So a bunch of people did it, and then, chat, you can't see it, but I'm leaning in. Ubisoft took out all the exploits they were using to speedrun the game.
Yeah, that's so shitty.
It's so shitty.
Fucked and stupid and bad and
Yeah.
fuck Ubisoft. But also, people apparently immediately found new exploits
Naturally.
to speedrun the game with.
Well, like, on the one hand, I can understand a creator being like, we want the game to be played a certain way. This is what we intended the experience to be like. I do get that. However, basically paying people nothing in exposure
Yeah.
to be able to fix the bugs in your own game is real shitty. Real shitty. I was so close to phase 2.
The tip here says, for the duration of the fight, stay as close to the boss's leading leg as possible. Remaining close to the leg and sprinting around it counterclockwise will avoid most of his attacks. The main exceptions to this are his leaping explosion attack and his perilous attack. Whatever that means.
So, what you're saying is, I had already discovered the strat
Yeah, pretty much stay in his tank.
and run around in circles.
Yeah, but run around in counterclockwise circles. Agbu, Ubisoft's always been in their villain arc. They're French. I thought he was going to take you and he went to the ground.
Yeah, what up? Phase 2, here we come, baby! Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was being disrespectful. You're absolutely right, Mr. Demon of Hatred.
I didn't recognize your game. I'm so sorry, sir.
I'll have her home by 9 o'clock. You're absolutely correct.
You got him back to the corner quick.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yep, I don't understand the purpose of that. Because every time I do it, I get shit on. Fuck balls. To 2023-2024 is going to be Ubisoft's villain arc. My stream reloaded. What shitty thing did Ubisoft do to speedrunners? Oh, yes. So, they put on a contest. They put on, to recap this, they put on a contest for speedrunners being like, hey, come speedrun the game. Fastest time gets $10,000. Fucking dope. Hell yeah. A lot of people showed up. They speedran the game. One person won. Got the $10,000 allegedly. And then they didn't pay anyone else, but they patched out all of the exploits used to get those speedrun times. So they basically used speedrunners as free labor. This is the run. Did you see the fence stop him? Big bad demon of hatred. Picket fence. My only weakness. Fucking stomp though, man. Yeah, super fucked up. The whole QA budget to one guy instead. Yeah, and the other people didn't get paid for it at all. Pretty shitty. Also, I hope most game companies have a larger budget for QA than $10,000. Though that would explain some things. Do be explaining some things, you know what I'm saying?
I love the little bit of smoke just pushing it away.
I know, right? There's a weird horn noise that happens every so often, and it sounds like the first note of a car alarm. So every time I hear that, "Wah," I'm expecting like it to continue. Yeah, 100%. Ow.
How much
Walking.
divine heavy do
At least 5. Is that a thing?
well, he is weaker to divine.
Is he really? So I wasn't just making shit up? That was a cool pose. This guy's fucking posing on me.
Not going yet.
A little bit.
The headbutt.
Yeah. The fucking disrespect. Whoa.
think you were the one that disrespected him first.
I just sat in an idol. I don't know what I did. Whew. Okay.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I love the sequencing of outros.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. We're getting there.
I like how he like covers his face whenever he does these attacks.
Get him.
Let's go. That's one.
Okay. Phase 2, baby. Oh. 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 This thing gets worse all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the
Watch out for my
fuck
burning skulls.
is happening? That's cool. Yo, that pose.
He's kind of sick with it.
Yeah, honestly, dude's got style. Oh, shit. Alright, let's last one of those. It's reminiscent of those guys in the fucking depths. Oh, what? Dude's got hand drive now?
Got hand job now?
Yeah, dude. He's giving out handies left and right. Hopefully not left, though. I don't trust that hand.
This dude's the master of Blowjob Alley.
Is that what this whole game's been about?
Yeah, finding Blowjob Alley. I like when a boss stays still for a bit.
Me too. I don't like when this guy doesn't do that.
I hate when a boss set me on fire.
Yeah, I also hate that. Okay.
So do you want to know the lore since you're not getting it?
Sure, yeah.
This is the sculptor.
No.
Kill your friend.
Why am I not getting the
his-
lore?
His hand is the same one that you're missing. The one that he gave to you.
Because he left and he gave me the tools.
There's a lot of stuff that could be picked up throughout the game. all of these warding talismans that he put up all over his place.
Yeah.
Um, he says that he carves the Buddha to keep him focused.
That's wild.
Um, if you drink a bunch of the sake with him,
Mm.
he mentions that Ishin is the one that cut off his hand to save him from becoming a Shura. That
Wow.
there's I'm trying to like remember I'm trying to get the full thing.
Sure.
I believe from memory, and I hope I'm not like, God, I don't want to like mess this one up because I don't want to just like start saying shit that I might have read somewhere and misremember it.
Sure. So caveat, this is likely correct, but there may be some weirdnesses.
Okay. Um, it is thus debatable. It is thus possible and debatable that the death of the sculptor's partner at the hands of the guardian ape is what finally set him down the path of becoming a Shura. Although, as
No.
Ishin also explains through his Monkey Boo's dialogue, those who go on killing will eventually become Shura. They don't even remember why, simply enraptured. They kill solely for the joy it brings them.
So you mean to tell me,
Yep.
not only do I fight one great white ape, he
Yep.
throws his shit at me, he farts on the ground, he fucking picks me up and throws me around.
The one you fought is the one that killed his partner.
Not only do I fight the giant ape's partner with the giant ape in the depths,
Yeah. Yeah.
but now, because
Yeah.
of that motherfucker,
Yeah.
I have to
Kill your
fight
friend.
the sculptor friend who saved me and has helped me because he killed his wife, and now he's an ape too.
I believe you get because you get the Great Guardian Ape gives you the slender finger.
Yeah. Yeah.
The slender finger of a young woman can be fitted to this shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool.
And he mentioned that her whistle
yeah.
was well known.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
There is an upgrade to the finger whistle called Malcontent. That if you blow it in this fight, will like stun him for a few seconds because he remembers the sound of the whistle, and it like causes him to remember for a moment.
I'd have to get a ring or something.
Yeah, it's part of it's part of a side quest stuff that I don't think you can do anymore.
Probably not. So we're gonna upgrade the fan.
But there's a lot of fun, fun quote unquote, lore stuff here. I really like this fight for that reason. I don't like this fight because of its mechanics or whatever. I
Yeah.
like this fight just because I like the lore reasons.
No, I definitely agree. I think the lore reasons are very interesting. So far, this fight sucks balls, but you know, I guess that's Sekiro, baby.
I think it is a fun. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is a fun echo of what Sekiro could have become if he had taken up Owl's offer to kill Shuro before you turned on Owl instead.
I could have been done with the game.
Yeah.
I could have been done with the game. Okay, what's going on? What's going on?
Do you have... Let me see if there's other stuff. Where was the other tips and twecks?
Last round, we have twice succession. Mild sort of being spirited away. Can return from quite quickly.
Do you have... You have the Lotus Umbrella.
I do. Right.
Do you have Suzaku's Lotus Umbrella upgrade?
I don't think so. Called the Little Death, shadows die twice. Better rephrased, shadows get off twice. Heyo.
That's true.
Cold Vortex. No.
Mm.
I would need 1,000 coins and then 1,500 other coins, as well as some fulminated mercury.
I wouldn't know where to get that.
That makes
This
two
is
of us.
this is just things to make the fight a little easier. It says
Sure.
like if you possess the required skill using the Suzaku's Lotus Umbrella, it can block a majority of both fire and physical attacks done by this boss.
Oh, yeah.
But I think you're doing a fine job. It's just a matter of timing,
Not
pushing past it,
being bad at the game.
getting good.
I don't know how to do that. What does this do? That's fucking sick.
Pretty cool.
That's real cool. Travel. Goddamn Guardian Ape's watering hole.
Guardian Ape fucked everything up.
Dude, he is the bane of my goddamn existence.
Truly, the villain, the true villain of Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
Where is...
Not Lord Genichiro or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that guy, who cares about that guy? I don't know where the fireman is.
Want me to call him?
Yeah, could you?
The one where you just were?
Yeah.
It should just be
Flames of Hatred.
The Flames of Hatred.
Yeah, checks out. Checks out. Yep, makes sense. Yep.
Not like the love of hatred, like the flames of like passion.
Oh, God.
Bro, chill.
Alright.
Being mad all the time won't bring your wife back.
Stretch real quick. I'll get some water. Okay, and away we go. Well, I know, so I did read a little bit, but I was distracted by giant demon boss, Z. So I definitely know that they are getting rid of QA departments, right? That's pretty apparent. You know, I don't mind so much the advent of early access games necessarily. It depends on how they're done. I do think in this landscape currently, we are seeing more early access games be better equipped to handle certain challenges than others, right? So some games that have had early access have come out as better games because they've had QA because of the early access, right? That being said, I definitely feel like they should have QA internally as well as an early access period. Fuck me. I feel like that's the better way to go about it. But it's fucking bullshit. It's so funny to me too. Like growing up, you know, you dream of being like, yeah, I'm gonna make video games for a living, or I'm gonna be in video games for a living, or I'm gonna play video games for a living. And like those are all technically possible, but people are just treated like garbage. I mean, this is not video games related, but the Super Bowl did really well, right? Paramount, I believe, was the one who put it on. And they just recently, I think, laid off a number of people. which is very indicative of like the current climate we find ourselves in. Like, hey, you did a great job at this thing. Oh, by the way, you're losing your job. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, hey, Historic Nerd! Welcome in, friend. Yeah, still trucking along. We decided to not finish the game and to fight this totally beatable, totally fair boss who I don't have a hard time fighting at all. That pose is so dope, though.
I think all you have to do is just not get hit.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
How hard could that be?
I don't know, Dane.
I'm just saying, this is an easy game for babies. But I am obviously well adept at playing. Look at how adept. He is beauty, he is grace, he will get punched in the face. Yeah, like that. AAA industry is just a meat grinder in terms of how they treat people. Yeah, it's awful. There's a reason I didn't continue to pursue the gaming industry after your 5th layoff. Yeah, right? Hey, Storm, welcome in. How goes? Thanks for being here. Get you a shout out. Need to get Maddie a shout out as well. I forgot to earlier.
I mean, it's fair to think that most gingers
It
are
is?
boys.
Oh.
It's very rare to have a female ginger.
Oh, the kitties. With this demon in the background. Super good. I saw this on TikTok the other day, I think. Heck yeah. Sad state of the game industry is that the purchasable amount in World of Warcraft raised more money than all the copies of StarCraft 2 sold, right? And that's saying something, and like, you don't ever hear them talk about, I don't know why I did that, StarCraft 2 anymore.
Look on the bright side.
Yeah.
They're doing, they're expanding some of their games to more platforms.
Yeah.
Except for Starfield.
Except for Starfield. For Xbox, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their like little business meeting that everyone was worried was gonna mean that everyone thought they were gonna say, "Yep, we're stopping making Xboxes now."
I know, right?
Stupid. They're not gonna get rid of their moneymaker.
It would be so stupid. I understand consoles don't sell as well as they used to because of the rise of PC gaming. But like, they still make okay money.
It means that Hi-Fi Rush won't be locked to Game Pass and it's on Steam, but still.
Oops. That game is...
Gladly buy
Oh
that.
god, why again? No, stop. Oh, fuck me.
Herp.
Okay, at least let me pause this time. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. That's weird.
Strange.
Oh. Just a little breather. Just take a little breather, you know, just hanging out. Are you suggesting, and I know you would never, that capitalism doesn't do what's best for people just always? I mean, far be it from me to say that, right? It would never be something... I have other ninjutsu? I have other ninjutsu? And it probably won't help me. Because you backstab death blow somebody. I have other ninjutsu. Cool. Good to know. And what I gathered from the
Hey, Dan,
stream.
you have other ninjutsu you could use.
Oh, do I? Thanks, man. I didn't know that. That's good. That's good to know.
Just thought you should know.
Oh. Soto dying was so sad. Yeah, thank you so much for lurking. Well, consoles are still selling in the hundreds of millions, so they're doing fine. It's the distro model that they're hurting them, where they're spending $100 million to make a Spider-Man game. I mean, it was a good Spider-Man game, to be fair.
Not to bring terrible things that happen to a gaming company to light. Did you look over that Insomniac leak?
No, I didn't actually hear about that.
Oh, you didn't hear about the Insomniac leak? That was like a few months ago.
I don't think so.
There was Insomniac had their shit hacked, and the hackers are pretty much like, here's our ultimatum, you give us a bunch of, or release like let everyone
Oh! No, I did kind of hear about this very briefly,
a
but please,
big one.
please
yeah.
continue.
Terrible thing that happened. The hackers did go through with it. They posted like shit everywhere. That shit got. They released a lot of employees' personal information online.
Not
Voice
okay.
actors, devs, etc., etc. That suck. That's the biggest suck of all. Fuck off! Don't do that. Sure,
Yeah.
it's for good people.
Seriously.
But the other stuff they did was release like early beta footage of the Wolverine game that's in development. That won't have been seen for like a year or something.
Yeah.
As well as like their pipeline for like future games, and also like documentation of like how Sony expected the Spider-Man 2 to sell like way more money than I think it did or could have in a realistic model. Which is why they like packaged Spider-Man 2 with PS5s
Oh.
to push those numbers higher. Yeah, it is very bad, very unfortunate business stuff that happened. But I did look over a lot of that. I did peruse that stuff, so you know, I did want to know. I wanted to be in the know.
Well, I think being informed isn't necessarily a bad thing, as long as you're not one of the pieces of shit who's leaking people's personal information, you know?
Yeah. And like, yeah, if I have anything incorrect, please correct me on it. I'm saying stuff that I have off of my dome that I read over like 2 months ago.
Sure.
I didn't want to like look into anything too deep. I mostly saw like the footage that was leaked about like the Wolverine game and other stuff going on with it.
Continue for the ninjutsu. Thanks, Steve. Oh, Agbu, thanks, man. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Thank you, Agbu.
I will have to look into that. I don't think it's gonna help me here. What's incorrect, Ryu, just to make sure I understand? All right.
Got this.
Now, ladies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you on your baddest behavior. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh, shake it. Go on and shake it. Shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
While you're fighting, I'll read this to you. Historic Nerd says, but I guess the TLDR of my argument is that the game industry is fundamentally flawed now and they literally have to sell DLC in order to make a profit with these huge dev budgets.
I agree. Let's nothing else important happen on screen. I agree.
No,
that
nothing else happened at all.
that sounds right to me. Double stompy. Double stompy. Who's letting this man's double stompy out here? I didn't order a double stompy.
Did somebody order the double stompy? Double stompy, anyone?
Double stompy for dough? Double stompy for dough. stands for Demon of Hatred,
Of course.
in case you were curious. I have a backup. Oh my god, I have a backup move that I keep forgetting to use.
Well, could you use it more?
I don't think it would really help that much. Especially not there. Let's run into the flames. He won't see that coming. Let's run into the flames. He won't see that coming. Let's get stomped to death. He won't see that coming.
No one saw that coming.
Trying to find it. It's not a threat. They had an exclusive deal. Sony and Insomniac?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's probably true. But that would make sense to me. Thanks, Agnew, for
Or
being here.
Sony and Marvel, maybe?
Oh, maybe. Thank you for redeeming Agnew. Yeah, no, like, that would make sense to me, right? I mean, those sort of things happen all the time. And it makes sense that they wanted Spider-Man, a flagship title for the PlayStation, to do well. Like, makes sense to me. I'd argue, Historic Nerd, that the problem isn't just the game industry, but our whole capitalist and economic system that expects infinite growth. I mean, yeah.
There's a lot of industries that are shit fucked at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew Jazzy was quiet compared to the demon. I don't know quite what I can
Should
do.
I start yelling?
Yeah, would you?
Sure.
They are at 200 on my
Am
Discord.
I at 200 on,
Yeah, dude.
on Discord?
Yeah, man.
Why? Why am I quiet?
You're just a quiet little bird, you know?
I'm speaking the normal volume on
Yeah.
my end. Am I quiet in Discord to you?
When the demon is yelling, yes. But that's because this demon is loud AF.
That's weird.
I have you at 200 because it's you sound about right at that for me.
Like in retrograde, my stars. I have you at like 95, and you sound at like moderate volume, like normal speaking volume.
I'm also
So it's
really
weird that you have to turn me up.
fucking loud.
Well, it wasn't you. I don't know what it was. Whenever we were in stream with Ashwood a few days ago for the beads.
Yeah, the Mardi Gras.
Vaganza. Yeah. Ashwood sounded like way louder than normal to me, so I had to really turn down his audio.
Yeah, he sounded a little bit louder to me too. It's so weird too, because I don't know, maybe it's Discord, right, that's doing it to me. But I hear my clips of me, and I sound pretty okay. I'm a little bit peaky, but I sound all right. And then I hear his clips of me, and I sound like a garbage monster. And I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know. You always sound fine to me.
Oh, do I? Oh, I appreciate that.
I don't really. I guess I just don't have an ear for it.
Yeah. I just feel like I'm really loud on his clips.
I think he only clips things where you're loud to make him seem like the more demure and silent streamer.
A false narrative, huh?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening here.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like Ashwood. Wow. Cool. Jazzy is also super soft-spoken. Yeah, that's what I said.
Don't rewind to when I was threatening to call people slurs on stream a few days ago.
Oh my god, that was...
Goddamn faith.
Have some goddamn faith! I love that game. I hate this game. Oh, that's Red Dead Redemption 2. Jay! Welcome in. I died.
Stop that.
How you feeling, buddy? You feeling any better? If not, start. Wonder Glizzy only would? Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to use his Christian name. Speaking of slurs, Jay is here?
That's not Twain, let's go.
There's a night.
Feel it in my body. I feel it in my toes. Blah, blah, blah. And I got to go.
I loved that stream. No, if we're talking about the same J that I know, the amazing Bush cosplayer, Snowday J, I don't think that's accurate.
Like George W.
No, yeah, Snowday J, famous for his George W. Bush cosplay. It revolutionized the industry, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why double stompy though? Now that it's so quiet, it's like hard to hear, and I don't know why, but apparently hearing is how I learned to play this game.
Turn it back up.
I can't. None of the people can't hear you.
Oh, well, I'm not the important part here.
I mean, you're important to me.
Aw.
Thank you. That will be in my head all night now. You picked the wrong day to mess around with my tight crew. Uh-huh. There's no escaping it. I can perceive you.
Ryu just posted, here we go. Of particular interest to gamers who are fans of the X-Men is a publishing agreement between Marvel and Sony Interactive Entertainment, signed by Isaac Perlmutter, Marvel's chairperson of entertainment, and Jim Ryan, Sony's president. The document is effective as of July 2021 and lists 3 upcoming X-Men games to be published under the agreement, the first being Wolverine and the rest as of yet unnamed. According to the agreement, Sony is expected to spend at least 120 million USD on each title. And I left that sentence off as if I was going to continue, but the name was actually Jay's, and they just both share a blue.
Ooh. That would have been very funny though, combining those two together.
Yeah, just immediately going to feeling better every time I nap, got some appetite back, so I am nomming foods. Would have just pretty much been the immediate run off into that.
I'd never cosplay a man in politics.
But yeah, that is what I had heard a little bit of, was that Insomniac/Sony is working on those like very expensive Marvel games.
And that makes some sense, right? I mean, with Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2 doing well, I can totally understand why they would want another cut of the pie. And honestly, if they make a Wolverine game that is at all similar in scope to the Spider-Man game, I think that sounds rad as hell.
I'm like really excited for that.
Dude, you know what I was really shocked about at the Game Awards? The Blade trailer.
I'm excited. I'm tentatively excited for the Blade trailer, or for the Blade game, because why am I always bad at blanking on names? What is that company called?
Ian Dane.
DeanDaneCompany.com. Arcane.
Arcane.
I really love Arcane. And I believe the ones that are working on the Blade game are the Deathloop devs.
Which I liked.
It's okay. I think it's not my favorite Arcane game.
Sure. I mean, it's not the best one they've made, don't get me wrong, but I did enjoy Deathloop.
But it is the Prey/Deathloop dev team working on the Blade game. And I am interested. I think that like a third-person Blade game in like their style could be really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't remember my only thing I don't like about the Insomniac thing is that I believe the pipeline announced like their next Ratchet and Clank game is until like 2029.
Oh my god, that's so far away.
No, and that's why that's what I like Insomniac for.
Sure.
But I had pretty sure I'd also heard that Rift Apart didn't sell particularly well when it at launch, and I don't think its launch on PC really boosted its sales all that much.
Well, that's too bad.
But,
Fuck balls.
It is a interesting and exciting world to be in of upcoming games, but I sure hope it does. I sure hope the industry doesn't collapse on itself by then.
Right. Well, that's okay. Reaganomics will kick in any day now, and we'll get some trickle down.
Yeah.
No! Come back! Gotcha!
Yeah, first phase, easy.
Oh,
Now
easy,
just do 2
baby.
more.
Right, he's gonna knock me back. So if I run back, he yells out.
Whenever he does a big jumpy backwards, run to the sides very quickly because he's gonna do the big fire thing.
Like that?
No, more like this.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, like that. All right, now do it all again.
I wasn't gonna use my, because then I'm gonna have to like go and farm up the
Yeah,
red
gotta
stuff.
farm
Like
some,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
not gonna do that.
You're learning.
Yeah. Sony is paying for exclusivity rights is all, and the numbers were their budget for the next 10 years or so. Okay. Sling Blade, the game. Mm-hmm. Some call it a Sling Blade. Mm-hmm. That's a niche. That's a niche grab there, Historic Nerd, and I appreciate you for it. They had that cool Wolverine movie tie-in game a few years ago that was pretty fun and better than the movie by a long mile. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever played that. At the end of the clip, I literally walked into an exploding trap and nearly killed yourself and a friend. That's super good. You think that demon thing clogs the fuck out of the drain in the shower with all that hair? Yes, 100% I do. Plus, it's like, looks like it's maybe on fire. Like, I have a hard enough time. What the fuck is juice even?
Is juice?
Yeah, juice. Like liquefied fruit. What is it?
Juice is a drink made from the extraction or pressing of the natural liquid contained in fruit and vegetables.
Oh.
It can also refer to liquids that are flavored with concentrate or other biological food sources, such as meat or seafood, such as clam juice. Juice is commonly consumed as a beverage or used as an ingredient or flavoring in foods or other beverages, such as smoothies.
Oh. Well, I've learned something here today. I hope you all have.
Clear things up?
A little bit. I don't know how to dodge that.
You move.
All 7 times get up 8. How does that miss his butt? How does that miss his butt? How? In what world? Fuck you.
You're too obsessed with this guy's butt.
I'm really obsessed with this guy's butt, if I'm being honest. And he's obsessed with my death, so.
A shame.
Oh, this guy. This guy. Look at his butt less? I mean, I'll try. Have you seen that thing, though? Dude, pretty thick with it. Fight the power! Thank you. I can continue on. Who the hell do you think we are?
Have some goddamn
I am.
faith.
I don't have any faith. Well, actually, that's not true. I have faith that this guy's gonna fucking stomp on me. And like,
You would never do that.
some people are into that, but like, not me. I'm interested in being crushed to death, apparently. Two jumpies? Oh, jumpies, my guy. No, why do I always go for the third strike?
Z has redeemed 2 TTRPG packs.
Ah, so here's a cool one. We now know that later this year and into early next year, we're getting 3 new books. And we knew that before. but we actually have release dates now. So for the 5th edition D&D crew, we are getting the Player's Handbook in September, the Dungeon Master's Guide in November, and the Monster Manual in early February of 2025. I think it's early February. Maybe it's late February. February of 2025. I ran with him. That was cute.
So get excited when Dane gets early access to those and we start our actual play.
Yeah, could you all just do me a favor? Go to social media, tag at Wizards of the
Tag.
Coast,
Yeah.
and just
Hashtag in Dane.
for I don't know, pre-release content. Fuck me. I'm sure they'll look back at these clips and this stream and they'll be like, "Yeah, this is the guy we want." We could have had Matt Mercer or Brennan Lee Mulligan, but this is the guy.
This is the guy that'll promote our brand.
Info broker.
Not
Oh, he's
the
sick
info
again.
broker.
God, again?
No.
Why is
yeah,
there a
we need a
Bloodborne
second
creature here? I don't know. But I wish he'd leave, or I wish they'd give me a gun.
You have an umbrella.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. We must now go make games in the place that hasn't been ruined by capitalism. Space! Ah, but historic nerd, you've forgotten about space capitalism. Wow, off the bat, okay. I missed. He didn't. That is only one fact. Yes, very astute, Z. However, it is a fact. I'm sorry, I'm not as well versed at spewing hot knowledge while fucking fighting a demon.
Do you have any cool demon facts?
Turns out, Demon Slayer? No demons.
Really?
Yeah. Controversial opinion. No demons in Demon Slayer. Also, Bossing Say, there's no war.
Yeah. That's true.
Everybody
I knew
knows
that about that.
I mean, everyone knows that.
Yeah, the nice lady at the front desk said there was no war.
She's so nice, isn't she?
Why would I have any reason to disbelieve her?
Yeah.
That's also very true of the Avatar live action show. There will be no war in Bossing Say.
Oh my god. So, on the one hand, right, talking about that while I compose my thoughts for a TTRPG fact for Z, I know a lot of people were up in arms about, on both sides, Sokka should be less misogynistic, and that Sokka should be more misogynistic, or the same amount of misogynistic, I guess, as he was in the original series. And I understand, I think, both arguments. I think I can see kind of where both sides are coming from to a degree. I, for one, am fine with them toning that down. But also, I think it was kind of a cool arc to see him go from being a shitbag to, getting his ass kicked.
That was kind of his thing.
Yeah. It was kind of his thing until it wasn't, and he makes the conscious decision to be like, maybe I shouldn't be such a piece of shit.
It was kind of like a defining moment for his character.
Yeah.
Overcoming that.
Yeah, and I think that's...
As well as tying into, the deeper themes throughout the entire first season.
Yeah, and I think it's really kind of juxtaposed well with the Elder Paku. You know, when he's like, women can't waterbend, go back to healing, and then that guy sucks. So, I don't know. I once again, I can definitely see why they're doing it, and I don't think that's a terrible change necessarily. But I do think that Sokka's arc, learning how to not be a piece of shit, is kind of cool. Especially for that time.
I feel like at the end of the day, that show is gonna... I feel like that show is going to be watchable.
I hope so.
I don't think it'll be good, but also I don't think that it could ever be good in the way that people want it to be.
Sure. It's not going to be Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Put one for one into...
I don't think it'll be the...
I don't know how to
worst
dodge that,
live-action
man.
adaptation we've gotten, but I don't think it'll be heavily favored either.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if it got a second season.
Yeah, me too.
Unless the second seasons have already been like fun.
That's also true. So you said run to the side when he does that jump?
Yeah, whenever he like raises his left arm in the air and like does like the fire wave.
I tried that.
It's either to the side or away from him, but
Yeah, I feel like away's harder. I didn't need to jump that far back, Jesus. Oh, that was a different fire move. Okay.
he just loves to switch it up on you.
Yeah, he do.
And his
Fuck.
flaming skulls. Well, at least with the flaming
Fuck.
skulls, you can hide behind a tree.
I can. But if you get hit by one, then you have low health, and the fire comes, and then you die.
Yeah, and then it burn to death.
Can people who cry a lot waterbend? To a degree, I'm sure. Like, one thing about waterbending I don't really understand, are there people who, like, salt waterbend? Is there a difference? Or is water just water in that universe?
Well, I mean, yes, you can waterbend salt water. I'm pretty sure they do that multiple times.
I mean, probably, right? But I wonder if there's, like, a different, like, if it takes, like, a different nuance or a different, like...
I mean, there's probably
You know?
intricacies to it that I don't think, to my memory, are ever really gone into in depth in
Yeah.
the shows. Outside of, like, the earth/sand/metal, which is even then only very lightly covered.
Right? Kind of like lava as well, where they're like, yeah, this is a
Yeah.
thing that people can do. And you're like, I'm sorry? And they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. People can just do it.
I feel like in terms of like freshwater versus saltwater, I'm pretty sure they just see it like, oh, that's water.
Yeah,
Or like rain is just water.
that's true. Blood, just water.
Blood is just water, but then you have to be specific, at the right time at a right power level.
If they can bloodbend, they can bend salt water. I think that's fair. Ow. Okay, so TTRPG fact is going to be more of a review than it is going to be a stone cold hard fact. But I recently, fucking Stompy, got my copy of the Cowboy Bebop TTRPG in. I have read through the quick start guide. I have not gotten into the actual book yet, but I'm actually kind of excited. I think it's got a fun little mechanic to it. It's very scenic in terms of you are forming a scene, very similar to some games like Vampire the Masquerade, where you are setting a scene not so much as... I mean, in 5th edition, you're still setting a scene, right? But it's a little bit different. This is something that's baked into the mechanics of the game, and not just like yeah, your DM can narrate this for you or whatever. It's a D6 system, which I actually like. I know a lot of people don't care for D6 systems. Stop! Please! Please! But yeah, it gives you everything you need to like. Also, hashtag not a sponsor, though. Hit me up. You kind of create your own characters. You create your own. They don't have to be bounty hunters necessarily, but in similar systems like Cortex and whatnot, you kind of come up with like a plot hook for your character. So you know, loose cannon cop on the edge, as an example. And then you kind of can go into and through the system break down what that means in the Cowboy Bebop universe. So I think it's really cool, and I'm really looking forward to kind of getting into the book and maybe running a game of it at some point.
Someone on Reddit, rather 7 months ago, said it reads like a mix of Blades in the Dark and Fate.
Blades of the Dark and what?
Blades in the Dark and Fate.
And Fate, yes! Yes, that's
A
actually
bit more guidance for how to structure a session/mission.
yeah, that's pretty apt, I would say. Blades in the Dark and the Fate system. And which are two systems I've actually never run, so I'm actually kind of excited to try.
My first thought is, well, one, it sounds like a very interesting system, but someone actually else brings up like a point that I was thinking about was like, I'm wondering what like differentiates this from Blades in the Dark and how well it does, because there is already like an official like Forged in the Dark game in set in space called Scum and Villainy.
Oh, that's true. I've not played that one.
Which is very Cowboy Bebop, or like there are portions of it that are very Cowboy Bebop inspired.
Interesting, because so based on title alone, right? This is the extent of my knowledge about it. Yeah, my mind went Star Wars, and like that's not wrong.
When I've read through it, I've always gotten the vibe of like it's a little bit Star Wars, a little bit Cowboy Bebop, it's a little bit
Country.
A little bit country,
A little bit rock and roll.
But yeah, it's like that. It's got that vibe. You are a spacefaring crew on like the edge of legality.
Okay.
You are the scum. You are perceived as the scum and villainy because you're willing to take jobs that other people don't.
Sure.
And you can dictate like what that means by like depending on like how what kind of crew and ship and whatever you are based out of. It's a really good system. I mean, I'm the Forged in the Dark fan. I really like their systems a lot. But the Cowboy Bebop one, I'll have to look into more. But it sounds interesting from what you've said and from what I'm doing my little research here on.
Yeah, I really have enjoyed it. I do find it a little bit funny, right? So a couple of years back, everyone was making a D20 system. Everyone was making a sort of a fantasy RPG, which is not a bad thing. Fuck me. Not at all a bad thing, but I do find it a little bit funny that now it seems like a lot of people are doing sort of a Blades-like? I don't know if that's a term, but...
It's yeah, the Forged in the Dark really... Blades in the Dark got popular, and then its system became more like Forged in the Dark. Because, like, focus went a little bit less from doing D&D-esque D20 systems to more narrative style storytelling games that like have a little bit of combat and like a little bit of like but that like focus more instead of like hardcore number crunching and more of like the flow of telling an encounter to encounter.
Yeah.
And I think there's like goods and bads to both for sure.
I'd agree.
From the variety of like Powered by the Apocalypse games to Forged in the Dark to D20 games I've played and run in. But I think they all have their pros and cons to them. For sure. It is interesting to see like how it is evolving.
I definitely agree. And like I love other systems, and I love the fact that we're in this sort of age where people are just making game systems. I think that's super freaking cool. I will say for me, there's no feeling that is as D&D as D&D is. I know it's maybe a stupid thing to say, but like there are a lot of fantasy settings out there that do a cool system and a cool story, but it doesn't feel like D&D, you know? Like it's its own thing, which is great and awesome. But a lot of these set out to be D&D and they're just not. Fuck.
One of the first tabletop games I ran was the system 13th Age, which is from, let me get their names, Jonathan Tweet and Rob Heinsu, which I believe they were 3.5 and 4E
Okay.
devs.
Jay remembers the
Rob
13th Age.
Rob Heinsu, lead designer of Dungeons and Dragons. Tweet, lead designer of Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition. They
Interesting.
went off to make a separate system called 13th Age, which is a D20 system and is very D&D. Like it has like a lot of those very same structures to it. You can very much so tell, but they diverge a little bit here and there in ways that I enjoy in terms of like the melding of a system that is made for. It tries to strike that balance between having interesting combat and having interesting narrative
Yeah.
decisions to be made within making a character. I don't think it's a perfect game. I think there's still also some issues in terms of it sort of like losing its focus, and it also has like it's very attached to a thing within the system called its icons, which are 13 like 13 figures within your world that are like powerful NPCs that represent faction or alignment or something like that.
Interesting.
And in a sense, then in that way, it is a little married to its own setting. The Dragon Empire, where it's like its pre-made icons exist, and so you can like you could like say like, oh, I'm writing out an entirely bunch of icons, an entirely new world and stuff. It puts a little bit more maybe work on the DM in a way that isn't great for everyone. But I do really like a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the ideas that they had over like 5th edition at the time.
Sure. And that's one thing. Jesus Christ. That's one thing that I think I would definitely tell anyone who's playing in RPGs, who wants to play in RPGs. D&D's great. D&D's a lot of fun. D&D is awesome. I love D&D very much. It's in my name. You know, it's awesome. But
Is that what the Dan stands for?
Yeah. Dan stands for Dungeons and Nice People Having a Good Time.
Dane.
Dane.
Okay.
Fuck me.
You got this. I believe in you.
It's only been like 30 deaths.
But I completely agree. Like I have my affinity towards 5th edition and for D&D in general.
Mm-hmm.
It is very often not my favorite, but it as a system, if I'm ever like just idly thinking about like, oh, a cool character I'd like to play in whatever scenario of game, the first thing I'm basing it off of is like probably a D&D setting.
Yeah.
D&D campaign.
And I think that makes perfect sense. And like D&D 5th edition is awesome. I'm a really big fan of it. I am no longer interested in crunchy systems, I've decided.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just not for me. I don't have the brain space. Obviously, you're watching me play Sekiro. You should probably know it's all seagulls up here, y'all. All the time.
All the time?
Nothing but seagulls.
Wow.
Yeah, right? I mean, see, there they go again. Yep. Brain empty, full of seagulls. But
Got this.
oh, I don't think I do. Seagulls, stop it now. Let me catch back up on chat. It's been a long time. Like here, just have arcs. I just like change. I get that. Misogyny was part of his character growth. I also get that. Still waiting for my ass-kicking arc. Don't worry, Ryu. Anytime. Let's see. The show's not out yet. Later this month, we think. Won't be as good as the original series, very much so. They can bloodbend. They can bend salt water. I read that earlier. They can bend certain things depending on the midi-chlorians in their blood. Yeah, I think I've heard about that. I think that lava bending would be cool if it was only for the children of the earth and fire bending families, but then you get into this, is bending in your blood or a spiritual connection and skill you can train? Yeah, that's a good, interesting question. I like that Korra kind of goes into that a bit more. I'm hoping if they ever do a 3rd series, which I think they've announced they're trying to, if I remember.
Eventually.
Yeah. I hope they go into that a bit more. I think that's a cool idea. Booze bender. Only got to play a little bit of it, but got to understand it eventually. I guessed a few times in Jazzy's game. That's cool.
I still have notes that Jay wrote for that character and some of the setting.
That's
Somewhere in a Google Drive.
That's what I love about sub creation. Is hanging out with some friends, and they'll say something like, "God, I hate this demon of fire, a hatred. I really hope he drops dead soon." And as a DM or GM or whatever you want to call yourself, you can like take that and you can add it to the world if you want to. And having players and friends and other people have an ability to change the world in that way, I think is really cool.
And this is another, like, your mileage may vary, and both the player and DMs, the variety of players that come to a table together. But that is another reason why I need to step away from D&D and into other spaces, because sometimes in D&D it can feel very like it's the DM's responsibility to do a bunch of the legwork when it comes to world building and like storytelling. And I like whenever you can like put that stuff on like a somewhat more equal ground.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair point. I think that D&D is a native system, right? Taking the player and the DM set out of the equation. D&D as a system is very much so reliant on, hey, your DM is going to tell you what's happening. They're going to explain things to you. And all you need to do is have your little character, your little guy, and show up and do the thing. And that can be the case. And that's part of what's really kind of nice about that system is the mental load on a player is relatively low. If that's the way that people run things. That's not the way that I run things. And I'm trying to get even better at it, right? But like, I definitely want to tell a story with my friends. I want to tell a story that is important to their character, because their character came up with a backstory about being part dragon, or the last scion of a ninja race whose brother murdered all of the rest of their family, or whatever it ends up being.
Yeah.
I have been very blessed with the players that I have, because there are some who are less invested in the roleplay aspects, and that's not a judgment, that's not a bad thing whatsoever. But for them, the fun is hanging around with their friends, rolling dice, and hitting things. Love that. Happy to have that player at a table. But I've also had players who designed whole villages for me. And they're like, hey, this is kind of what I was thinking of from the place that I'm from, this is my backstory, this is kind of the type of town I would like it to be. And then me and that player will sit down and we'll like sub-create. And I'll be like, oh, okay, well, this building wasn't really like, or this type of industry is not really what I had imagined for this side of the world. Could it be a new thing to the town? Like, could coal mining have become a relatively new thing? Yes or no?
It's all about that collaboration.
Yeah.
Coming to an understanding where like everyone's happy, or like you've worked together to like figure out, well, I don't know if that works, but like, can we discuss this out and like make it work? Can we figure it out?
Yeah. One thing that I was very blessed for, one of my DM that I'm playing in a game at, so I'm playing a Amethyst Dragonborn fighter monk. It's been a lot of fun. He's very, kind of Yakuza Mafia coded. I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I wouldn't understand.
Yeah, I'm sure not. A little bit more Ichiban than Kiryu, I think, but Kiryu was definitely like an inspiration when I was creating the character initially. And so Amethyst Dragonborn in 5th edition, well, and actually Gem Dragons in general, get the power of flight at 5th level. They can spawn wings at 5th level and they can fly. Now, we are level 3 as of last session. And I have used that ability twice. Now, I know, you're going to be like, oh my god, D&D cheated at D&D. How could he? I thought I knew him better than that. In my defense, in D&D Beyond, which is the program we're using to keep track of our character sheets, because I don't got a printer, in the D&D Beyond, under actions, my gem wing ability is there. I can see it, I can interact with it, and there was nothing that led me to believe that I couldn't use it. Now, come to find out, upon reviewing the books a couple of weeks back, he discovered, hey, that's not something you get until 5th level. And I was like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to screw anything up. Like, sorry about that. And he's like, no, it's not a big deal. We'll just say that you can't use it again until 5th level. And I was like, that is 100% fair. And off the cuff, I dropped this, like, I find it a little bit funny that, like, Aarakocra can just kind of fly whenever, and that's not a big deal, right? But, you know, Dragonborn, granted, Dragonborn don't normally have wings all the time, but, like, you're not supposed to or allowed to or whatever. Let's go, second phase. And I was just like, oh yeah, I find that kind of funny. That's kind of interesting to me. And he came back a couple days later and was like, no, you know, that's a fair point. Why don't we say you? I mean, it's once a long rest.
You know what? Fuck Aarakocra.
Yeah. You can use it once a long rest, as written, and you can just do that thing. I don't know how to outrun that. But he kind of made a decision through our conversation to allow me to use something that I shouldn't have access to for another 2 levels. And not to say that, like, every DM should break the game for their players, but, like, kinda, you know?
Yeah, I think you, straight up, to each their own, I do think every DM should break the game for players.
Yeah.
Rule of Cool should always win out over actually playing by the rules as exact written.
I feel the same way. And even in the book itself, they're listed as guidelines. They're more like guidelines. Ow. I got distracted by my impression.
Oh yeah, it was really good.
I love that line. I hated that world in Kingdom Hearts, though. I'm just gonna die.
Look, you have to keep talking. Whenever you were talking, you were winning.
I know, right? Really like the age system, like Dragon Age, Mythic Age, Space Age. It uses 3d6 and that's it. I've not had the pleasure of playing in a Dragon Age, Mythic Age, or Space Age game, but that sounds neat. I like d6 systems.
They seem they've sounded interesting. I've also never played in them before.
Same though. You've never had a DM that lets you world build with them, collaborative on term and items or quests, sure, but not the world. See, and I think that's like. That's a shame, man, because you're a creative dude. I think you would have some bomb-ass ideas.
I feel like I've run into DMs that like immediately make this like thought of like, oh well, it's my world.
Sure.
Like they go into a campaign thinking like, oh well, I've got this great idea, and I'm just dropping these players into it as if it were like a GTA game or something.
Mm-hmm. And like I can kind of get that.
That's not how it works. Well, I get it, but I don't think it works particularly well.
Yeah, I can kind of understand the sentiment, right? Like, and to a degree, right? I do sort of feel the same. Where like this is the world that I've built from scratch. Like it is my world. It is something that I have conceptualized through my experiences and thoughts and whatever. But like, I'm not the only person playing in it, and the reason I created it, one, was to scratch a creative itch, sure. But 2 was to play games with my friends, so like why wouldn't I want them to have like you're from the Dragon Burrows where dragons live and you're a human and it's weird, but that's okay, we'll deal with it. And they're all like really nice, stereotypical 1950s house people. Like these dragons are all based off of June and Ward Cleaver. You know, like or whatever. Like whatever it ends up being. That's a stupid example. I don't know why my brain goes places, man, okay? Ah! I'm on fire!
Go next, it's fine.
No, I can get him. I can beat him. I can't beat him.
Beat game over.
He's too strong.
Yeah, but whenever you hit him in the ass, it kind of jiggled out.
Dude, you kind of thick with it. but I also don't get to play often. I'm usually the DM myself. That's true. NZ, you are a very creative individual, and like I can understand why people would want you to DM for them. One of these days, I'm gonna get you in on a short shot. That's the thing, right? Like,
Not for short people.
yeah, it is. You have to be short. No one over 6 foot.
No.
That is the thing. I will admit, if I had time and money, like if I didn't have to work 40s, I would like to think that I would run more D&D, or more tabletop. Sorry, not D. I say D&D because that's just so colloquial, but I would love to run more tabletop games, and I'd like to experience more tabletop games. There's a bunch out there that I kickstarted during the pandemic that I've not even touched really,
Yep. I get that.
and I'm excited for them still. I still want to play them, but like I haven't.
I basically just, I mean, I don't do it as much anymore, but I basically would just like collect a bunch of tabletop games on like my computer. I've got them like stored away in a folder somewhere, folders within folders within folders, and most of them I've like looked over a majority of them. Some of them I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll look at this eventually, and then never do.
Here's a fun question. What's one game system?
Mario. Sorry, no, continue.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making jokes.
Yeah, no, Jazzy wants to play the Mario RPG. Okay, what
Yeah.
would you go the plumber archetype, or do you think you're more of like the princess kind?
Probably princess, but I think I would spec into King Koopa style.
Ooh, okay. So kind of a Bowsette sort of thing.
That's how I was thinking. I was like, I'd go like the Bowsette route.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Kind of a heel, but still a princess.
Yes, as you were saying.
Yeah, is there a TTRPG out there that you have heard of or have access to that you haven't played that you would never want to run but you desperately want to play in?
Tons, yes.
Sure, but like if you had to pick
well,
one, right?
I guess the caveat there is, if it's one that I want to play in, there are also ones that I would want to run.
Oh, interesting.
But yes, there are a good bit that's like, because I feel like if I want to play in them, I like them enough that like I would want to run it. But
That's fair.
But because like, mostly because my brain is telling me like, I don't think I could get anyone else to run this game, so I have to run it so I can still play it, sort of thing.
Okay.
But to go with the hypothetical, find my list. Let me just go look at my target. Like 2 come to mind, but one of them I've run before.
And I can go first if that's easier.
Yeah, go for it. I'm doing research.
So, I really want to play in... Oh, Jesus Christ. No, please no. Please no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're right. You're all right.
I've never heard of...
Yeah.
I've never heard of the
the
game.
RPG.
Oh, please no, I'm sorry.
It's from the makers of Don't Wake Daddy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, board game getting into the TTRPG market. Pretty wild. And it's all about making up with people after you've hurt them. Shit. No, but one that I've always really wanted to play, but I don't really want to run, is Cyberpunk Red, or really into the Cyberpunk system. Because I want to live in Night City. I want to see what that's all about. I want to get hit by the fire whip. Weird that there's one there too. I know, but yeah, turns out. Oh, okay. Jumping apparently just works on that. That's kind of wild. But I don't really have an interest in running it. I really want to just play in it. I want to be a player in the world. I want to go on heists. I want to call people choom. You know, I just think that sounds like a neat little thing.
I think I have 2. And I think I would run one of them. I think what I would say is, the one I would want to play in, but not, is called Beam Saber.
Beam Saber?
And sorry, it is another Forge in the Dark game. It is Forge in the Dark, very heavily PBTA, which I mean, it was also how Forge in the Dark came along to be as well. But the basic conceit of that is that you are a group of mech pilots that are fighting in like an intergalactic war. It is very Gundam. It is very.
It's Pikachu!
Fuck! And I believe that there's like a part of it that is the mech combat style, and there's another part that is like ground game interacting with politics of the system.
So it's kind of like a Gundam analog.
Yes. Z also brings up another one, Lancer. I would never want to run Lancer. That game sounds way too number crunchy.
Sure.
I've read through that game a bunch and like tried to, and I feel like I could wrap my head around it, but I don't think I would enjoy running it.
I kind of feel the
Playing
same
it
with
sounds
Shadowrun.
really cool.
Like, I would love to play in a
Yes.
Shadowrun campaign, but I'm not smart enough to run a Shadowrun campaign. Had a funny flying thing with a monk I got to play, Air Ganassi Drunken Monk, but we reflavored it to more of a dancing style. We wanted to spice up the Air Ganassi subrace because Ganassi kind of sucked before they got updated. He decided that Air Ganassi should be able to cast Fly at level 5. Asked him if he was sure he wanted that because my character would be pretty strong, and he said it would be fine. Cut to later in the campaign. We're getting a combat encounter where I finally have an excuse to use Fly, my ace in the hole. So as an Air Ganassi Drunken Master, I can attack you 4 times, disengage for free with 90 feet of flying speed. But Monk's additional movement actually stacks, so I was just incredibly busted. DM took away my flying after that. Sad. But I warned him. That's awesome, though. And see, that's just it, right? Every GM, no matter the game system, I feel comfortable saying this. If you give something to your players, if you do something for them, and it becomes way fucking busted and, like, breaks the game, if they are your friends, or if they are well-meaning, reasonable people, you should be able to go to them and go, hey all, I fucked up. I have made you way too strong, and I cannot balance the game around you because I have made you so strong. Is there any way we could, like, come to an agreement and figure this out? Communicate.
Yeah, have that conversation.
Yeah, have a conversation. I read all these stories, these horror stories on Reddit and stuff, and like I feel like 90% of them could have stopped with, so we talked it out, and this is what we're doing.
Yes, I love those stories. It's like, but did you like just talk to them?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be shitty and passive aggressive and try to murder one of the characters that I have a problem with. That always works out real well. Z says, as I've been watching a lot of isekai, solo leveling Undead Unwanted, I've had an idea to do a true dungeon crawler, like only one town, a dungeon spawned here, and the whole crux of the campaign is completing 100 floors of the dungeon. I will say, my favorite part of Sword Art Online, which I know is a loaded statement, but my favorite part of Sword Art Online, other than Klein, he's the best character in this whole show, and he does not get nearly enough attention as he deserves, was the dungeon climbing aspect of it. I thought that was very interesting, and maybe I'm in the minority, but I think that if they had done, 24 episodes of 100 floors, I would have watched all of it. I would have watched 6 seasons of that probably, as long as the fights were interesting.
I've always really loved the campaigns, like campaign ideas of like, I get a lot of like D&D and other storytelling RPGs are all about like going on grand adventures, seeing sights, and like what is out in the world, like finding a world to discover. But I really like when a campaign is like, you are in this place. Like there is a large city and you are in that city, and what you do is in and around that city. And because I feel like it becomes like somewhat more personal, in a sense, where like you don't have to focus on like, okay, well, we have to go from place to place and discover new people all the time, and et cetera, et cetera. You sort of like get to build relationships in a single location.
Yeah.
I love whenever I find people that do that, or like hear about campaigns that do that.
I completely agree. I think it definitely changes the scope, and that's something that I think is really cool for everyone to know in TTRPGs, is that you don't have to have this like grand, sweeping, amazing, go kill the demon lord adventure. It doesn't have to be that. Or, even so, like it could be, go kill the demon lord. By the way, he's in this town with you. Like, you can combine the two. The scope of the story is so malleable that it can be whatever you want or need it to be.
I guess I'm thinking of like, oh, it's like my brain immediately goes, oh, it's like Persona 4. It's like, oh, you're in a small town, you're solving a mystery throughout it, and there are other things happening.
Yeah, like you might go outside of that city for a vacation, a school trip, whatever, beach at bikini party, summer,
to the outskirts of the forests, whatever. Like there are things around the area that you can go to.
Yeah, but
aid
like,
and help you in your discoveries, but largely you're not like going off to another city or
yeah.
that.
Instead, here's this gun. Go do stuff with it.
Yeah.
Choom sounds racist. Really, Ryu? I don't know. I don't know if I see that. That's fair. Maybe. I think I don't. There are some words out there though that do sound like they are slurs or something that aren't. So I can get that. Let's play Five Rings. No, the GM is gone. It stays. OP gets nerfed via the story. Hit your face too hard. Lost flying.
You got amnesia.
If you got amnesia. Oh my god. I remember in Vampire the Masquerade, I used to have a house rule where you could not take the trait like Dark Destiny or like Dark something. It was like Dark Urge basically, before Dark Urge. That you couldn't take that, and you couldn't take amnesia as a flaw. Because so many people that I played with did, and all of their stories were so one note, I was just tired of it.
No, you have to think harder.
Right? It's like that whole, like, not that this is a bad trope in moderation. Any trope is good in moderation, I think, to a degree. But, like, I'm the dark, evil rogue who's murdered everybody, but I've joined at the party, but they don't know that I'm secretly dark and mysterious, and I'm a lone wolf, and, you know, all these, like, silly tropes. Can be good in moderation, but also, like, annoying as hell if everybody is doing it. Make it like Delicious in Dungeon where the group has to cook the monsters they kill. I love that show. Knowing how my brain works, it would be closer to Maiden Abyss. Come along, children. Oh no, Maiden Abyss is not the one I was thinking of. That's a good one as well. I was thinking the other children's show. That's not a children's show.
The one about the kids that get eaten?
Yeah.
That's names I'm immediately forgetting.
I can't.
know
It's got the, like, nurse.
the little girl.
And the little girl. Oh my god, what is that show
Promise
called?
Wonderland.
Promise Wonderland. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of when you said Maiden Abyss. Maiden Abyss is the exploration, like, chibi style. It's not chibi, but, like, the characters are round in weird ways. At least in my head they are. They're kind of round, right?
They're roundish.
This is going to surprise you, Z. I haven't watched Maiden Abyss. Can you guess why? Because I'm not ready to hurt.
It's because you didn't watch the. You didn't watch the first season of Made in Heaven.
Maiden Heaven. It's true. I have been on episode 5 of Free Ren for a month now. And I started it up the other day, and it was very sad and depressing, and I was just like, nope. Nope, not today either. Good to know. Just checking in.
Look, sometimes it's just once a month.
And like the weird thing is, right? So I say that I hate that show and that it's beautiful, and that it is absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous show. The story is poignant. It's awesome. It's very, oh god, please no. It's very good. I do enjoy parts about it a very much so. What the fuck? I'm losing the ability to speak English as I'm fighting the Demon of Hatred. But God, it's so sad.
Sometimes it feels good to be sad.
No, I'm sad enough as it is.
Sometimes it's good to be sadder.
This world is sad enough as it is.
Sometimes you enjoy it.
I mean, I kind of get that. I kind of get that. But yeah, it's just been the past couple of times I've tried. I've opened it up and my brain's like, not today. No, thank you. Okay. Very good. Carry on. Yeah, it's really good, Jay. I agree. I just, God, it's so sad, especially to someone like me. Like, friendship, the loss of friendship, taking people for granted, like, really hits close to home for me.
Yeah, there's a lot of themes in there that like really strike a chord.
Yeah. And it's just like, fuck, man. Like, oh. Give me my, like, stupid isekai with... Oh. Did my chat just flip?
It did for me too, but it seems to be fine right now.
Okay.
For me at least. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I can't do what your chat looks like when you're in, but I also got a weird blip.
Okay.
Refresh.
As long as it's not just me, I guess I feel better about it. Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear me, chat? Are you there? I'm so alone. It's Jazzy and I. I'm scared.
It's good, chat.
I hate that, like, sometimes he throws 2 fireballs, and then other times he doesn't throw 2 fireballs.
How many fireballs would you want him to throw?
Preferably 0, if I'm being honest. But, like,
Well, that seems really selfish of you.
yeah, it really is. But 1 set of fireballs would be sufficient, I think, for my demise. It's really hard to read chat while fighting a demon. I don't know how Demon Slayer does it. Not like that.
Don't worry, you want me to read them to you?
Yeah. You can if you want to.
Uh,
Jump into it.
Never mind. No, never mind. You have time.
Heard that show is an amazing first season. The second is just bad, but I don't know. I've never watched it. Yeah, I've heard the same about the second season. Dark as fuck. Had a DM that would sometimes make someone in the party a dark past, and nobody, not even the player, would know who or what it was until it was revealed. I think that can be a really cool thing if done correctly, but I am too much of a coward to do that without talking to my players. Because knowing me, it'd be like the Sunshine and Rainbows Paladin, and I'd be like, "You murdered your family, dark angst," or whatever. And they'd be like, "That's not what I was going for, and I don't appreciate that." I'd be like, "Very good, carry on, I'll see myself out." But I think if you can talk to your players in general and go like, "Hey, we're all cool with it. I would like to give somebody a change in their past," and you could leave it as vague as that. But I don't hate the idea overly, Swizz. I think that could be kind of cool. Free Run is hands down your favorite anime of 2023 winter season. Hold up. Ryoko Kui, the manga creator for Delicious in Dungeon, or he ended Delicious in Dungeons early so that she could play and binge Baldur's Gate 3. She's our people, and I love her.
I'm not people.
I would, yeah, but I would die for her. I would. We in this house, we stand Ryoko Kui.
Yeah, she's from everything I've seen about her.
Oh, sorry, you kind of cut out. She's what?
She's fantastic.
I agree. Let's see. Free Run's really good. I will give you that. I'm looking up anime that came out in 2023. Tomo-chan as a girl is really good. It's a really cute show. That's a movie, so I don't really count that. What else was I watching? I have it all on a list, but like I finish it and then my brain immediately deletes it unless somebody brings it up. And then it's like, "Oh yeah, I love that show." Oh dude, Handyman Saito in Another World? Really liked that. I really liked that. The other reason I'm not fighting the boss currently is that I'm looking at my computer and this would kill me. I would die so fast. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army is trash, but it's my kind of trash. High Card. Yo, if you've been sleeping on High Card, go watch it. Real good. It's very like in a lot of ways, it reminds me of like The Great Pretender or Bebop without the space. Like if it took place just on like on Earth. It's very cool. It's very cool. Love that show.
We're probably not even gonna get it till like late this year, maybe not even till next year.
Mm.
But there's a manga called Witch Hat Atelier.
That sounds amazing.
That got it's fantastic world building. For a fantasy manga. It got announced for an anime adaptation that doesn't have a date, but I'm very excited for.
Heck yes. That sounds awesome.
I had that recommended to me like a few months when I like binged a lot of that manga. I don't think I caught up fully, but it is a really, really good read.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
I think like the anime could also really pop off. Yeah, see, Spice knows.
Jazzy has great taste. A coworker keyed me in the Witch Hat Atelier, and it's so good. Oh, that's where I know the name from. I think you've told me about it, Spice. It sounded really familiar. Literally woke me up from my nap.
Here's 3 words in the sequence that activate Spice and Rose.
She says sleeper agent. Didn't you know? It's always hard for me too because there are a number of like shows that are ongoing, and I never know like whether we count that or not. You know?
I think if they got a new season, I think it counts.
Does it? Okay, because like I mean, to name a few.
Or not One Punch Man, My Hero.
Yeah, One Piece, My Hero, Boruto.
Yeah,
after the time skip is going to get a lot better.
They're technically counted. I wouldn't count them as like the best of.
No, I probably wouldn't either. But it's only because it's not their first and only season, right? Which I feel like is a disservice to them because some of those seasons are super good. Eminence and Shadow is very like stereotypical, but I can't help but fucking enjoy that show. Golden Kamui. We had some good anime in winter of 2023.
Some good anime recently.
I haven't watched Digimon Ghost Game yet, but it's on my list.
I heard it was a good.
Yeah.
I don't really keep up with modern day Digimon.
That's fair. It's hard.
I couldn't even watch all the movies.
When we ranked all of the Digimon there were ever in history,
Yeah.
all Digimon ever.
We were already outdated by the time we had started that. From the moment we started that stream, by the time there were already like 20 new Digimon that got announced.
Yeah, that's true. What's weird though is that we actually ranked them as well.
Yeah.
It's a real-time list that we keep updating.
Yeah, the list just kept updating, and I was just like, I don't.
Some say we're still there doing
You know what?
updates. Smash. Hard smash. The guy was a storyteller and he talked to you and wrote pages-long backstories. That's incredible, Squiz. A+. Hands down, I love this. First episode of Tales of Wedding Ring had me hopeful, but it's just become more and more fan service with little substance. Which, like, it's like popcorn, right? Like, you don't expect it to fill you up. Sometimes it's what you want. But if it's not what you want, it's the worst thing in the world. And I think that's fair. Does a sleeper agent engage in corporate espionage? Ooh, that's a good question. Komi Can't Communicate was so good. I agree. No, we don't have to only focus on punchy shonen. I love shonen, but also Komi Can't Communicate is amazing. My Dress Up Darling was very high up on my list for the year it came out. Nothing for our agency. Kuma Bear is real good.
Kuma Bear.
Mashal, for 2024, Mashal has been real good. It's been real good. Even before the second season came out. Delicious and Dungeon.
I've never watched, but that opening pops.
Yeah, the second season opening, yo, it makes me so happy. I felt like the weirdest person in the world for the longest time because I'd be like, someone's like, "Oh, what's a band you like?" And I was like, "Well, do you want like a Western band or do you want like a non-Western music group?" And not zero amount of times, if they said non-Western, I'd be like, "Yo, Creepy Nuts is amazing," and they'd be like,
I'd never heard of them until then.
"Oh, really?" They did a song that I heard, I think on Pandora, back in the Pandora days, before the Spotify Nation attacked. And I was like, these guys fuck, and I will listen to everything that they put out. And it's super good. There's a couple of really good rap ciphers with the rapper from Creepy Nuts, the guy who sings. Because they're a duo, rapper and musician. Well, I guess rappers are musicians. Guy who makes music, guy who sings music. And there's a couple of rap ciphers with all Japanese talent that he's on that are just absolutely phenomenal. I'm a big fan of Creepy Nuts. Have been for a while. I liked them before it was Cool Chat, so if you say you like Creepy Nuts, you're a fake nerd, and we're fighting. Right? That's how that works?
Yep, that's
Is
how
that,
that works.
is that hipster enough?
Uh-huh.
Are they a fake type nerd? I mean, yo,
I think they're a Fate Stay nerd.
a Fate Stay Night nerd, Jazzy says. Yo, to be honest though, fake type also fucks. If you like Creepy Nuts, go listen to fake type. Words I have said. Honestly, one of the things I'm looking forward to most about getting this Go XLR thing off the ground is that I'm hoping that it will allow me to natively split my audio so that I can have my music playing. And I know I can do that now with like third-party programs and stuff, but that always makes me a little bit nervous. They could get my fan fictions. Spy Family is so good. I need to catch up on the most recent season.
I never watched it,
It's very good.
but I hear good things.
It reminds me of like if Detective Conan and I don't know any other show
And any other show yet.
got together. I really like the fact that like the family dynamic I think is very funny and very interesting. But I still like the like espionage side of it too. It's a fun show. You have awoken at the right time. Legends say that when spice is needed the most, the spice shall flow. Speaking of which, who's getting that Dune popcorn bucket?
Oh, you know, day one, baby.
$60? Worth it. Ha Hops, bitch!
Jumping is the answer.
Red 5 making his attack run.
Somebody's asking, what's the one that was the Maid Cafe Yakuza game?
Oh my god, Akiba Maid War? Super good. It's a Yakuza story that is skinned as maid cafes. It's super good. It was on High Dive. Kind of similar also on High Dive. Ya boy Kong Ming is also really freaking good. And I feel like not nearly enough people are talking about either of those shows. Sir, control yourself. We have manners here. Ow. Very good, sir. Have a nice day. Juke! I don't like that he's stalking me.
Just being careful.
Yeah, I gotta say, the wolf leaps. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
You've gotten assailed by Skull
Skull!
from Persona 5.
Oh god. I hope somebody doesn't find out that we're phantom thieves! Yo, Skull's my boy though. I can't hate Ryuji.
Shout outs.
Him and Queen. Best characters for me. I love them balls.
Gotta keep running.
I mean, I know it was Persona 4, but... I think this is the farthest we've gotten. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that.
Now, you certainly will not eat it.
Evangelion 2.22, you cannot advance.
Yes, I- no.
I don't like that he hasn't fallen over yet to give me time to hit him. It's really kind of inconsiderate of him. I'm just throwing that
Not
out
feeling
there.
it.
You know, and I get that. But, like, you know what I'm not feeling? Getting hit in the face with a firearm. Firearm.
Gee.
Pun not intended, but funny. You are my friend. Whoa. Don't hit me with flaming skulls. Here comes the fire. I really wish I had been closer there.
You are my dream.
I love that song.
Every day. Shining day.
I don't know if I feel like that one or Bluebird is more iconic to Naruto.
If that one or what is?
Bluebird?
Oh, fucking Bluebird's so good.
Dude,
though.
it's so good. Yo, does he keep these
I think
playing?
I like Bluebird more as a song,
Yeah, me too.
but the their second opening being opening with the shouting "You are my friend," Sasuke and Naruto walking towards each other
Whoop.
had a certain vibe.
I agree. No, 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 fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Wasn't Bluebird for a filler arc anyway?
Yeah, I think it might have been, was that Sasuke Retrieval?
I think that was after Sasuke Retrieval.
Maybe
I thought
it was.
Isn't there like an arc? Isn't there an arc that's like? I'm thinking of an arc that's like there was like a false Kyuubi, like another kid had like a portion of.
Oh, the monk kid. Fuck.
Yeah, he like had like. A
Goddamn
portion
Naruto.
of the Nine Tails sealed in him too, or something.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. With I always want to call him Monk Gyatso, but that's Avatar.
Yeah.
But like the equivalent, the guy who was like who knew Asuma, who hung out with back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh.
But for some reason, my memory attaches Bluebird to that arc. But maybe it was also not just that one.
You might be
who could
right.
say?
You might be right. Everyone go
You
listen
know,
to
Google
Creepy
can
Nuts.
solve
Yes.
this, but
Yeah, right. But and Google's free, but like I ain't got time for that. Crow Mob, no. Dude, yes, Maximum the Hormone also super good. Spy Family until the kid got into school, and then you got bored. Boshi the Rock is really good. Ash is getting it. What is Ash getting?
the flashlight cup.
Oh, Well, naturally, him being from Dune, being the sandworm from Dune, that makes sense. Girls und Panzer's real good. Hope he puts his beads in it. Apothecary Diaries. Blue Burb. I kind of liked that rap intro that they had for Naruto. Oh, same though! Honestly, like, and you could name a bunch of these groups, right? But like, anything by Kanabun, anything, for me, by Creepy Nuts, Fake Type, Lisa, every Lisa song is a banger. Change my mind. You can't.
Yoasobi is great.
Oh, Yoasobi, yes. Honestly, when I heard that them and Atarashi Gakko were going to be at Coachella, there was a part of me that, like, I've never been interested in going to that. But there was definitely a part of me that was like,
But like,
I could go.
and Miku?
Yeah, Hatsune Miku. Which, I mean, probably the more famous of the three, which is saying something.
Well, she's been around longer.
That's true.
Why am I always? I need you to know that my brain immediately deletes all names from existence
Sure.
when I go to look for them.
I don't remember the name of the group who did the Naruto rap. They're super good.
Sakura, the Beautiful. That one.
Yeah,
Sasuke is
to-
so cool.
totally. Yep, that's the one I meant. Not the opening theme song mentioned
That
previously.
is the opening theme song for Naruto.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Naruto, German opening.
Oh, okay, yes. No, I do remember that cursed monstrosity. Though, you gotta give it to the German people, man. They go hard no matter what they're doing. Do you think the German Naruto opening is like the English One Piece opening? It's kind of similar, right?
I hope the Germans look back on it and are like, yeah, this was our childhood.
Yeah. We peaked at English One Piece 4 Kids dub opening 1. That's when America was at its best. Wait, did I die already? I don't remember that. Apparently I did, though. Nope. Oh, that's what killed me last time. Yeah. Right here, right now. Huh! Fukai Mori by Do As Infinity. Flow! Thank you, Ryu. Oh, yes. American DBZ opening 1. Also a certified banger. Wait a minute, hold on. When did I lose my second red circle? Did I revive twice at one point? I don't remember doing that. The call's coming from inside the house.
I think you did.
Maybe during that.
It would have been whenever you revived during.
Yeah, one of the best run we had. I think probably was when I did it.
You were too lost in the anime sauce.
Yeah, I mean that's read as me normally. Fuck me. Oh, not a pellet? No. Oh, God. Wish Sekiro had some friends. It's too much of a Sasuke.
need to.
Also,
Your summon time. I'll jump in.
yeah, hell yeah. Also, why the fuck is Dragon's Dogma 2 single player?
Bro, I've been asking myself that about the first Dragon Dogma.
Because I was looking at it the other day, and I never played the first one, but I heard it was really good. And I was like, this looks like Elden Ring, but like less dark and crazy.
It's a fantastic game, and everyone should play it. But yeah, I get why it's not multiplayer, because I feel like adding that... I think it would have been way too much of a workload to like get that whole system up and running.
Sure, but like they added like NPCs.
Well, the NPCs were always there like that. You could always like have like the rooks that help you out in combat.
Yeah.
They're basically other players.
But like, why not just other players then? Jazzy, it's literally that easy.
It's literally that easy, I know. It's literally just as easy as flipping the switch that says multiplayer yes or no.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about.
From no to yes.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about servers or connectivity issues or workability. It just works.
So maybe whenever Dragon's Dogma 3 comes out.
I would like that.
Fucked up thing, there was a... I don't know much about it. There was a Dragon's Dogma online. That was like... That existed for some brief period, but I don't believe it ever came to the States.
Okay, now I'm even more perplexed. Like, you had the... You had the thing. You already did the thing. So just do the thing, but with the other thing that you'd also already done. Right? Right?
The fun thing from what I also know is that there's like... Dragon's Dogma 2 is not question mark a sequel question mark to Dragon's Dogma 1 question mark. I'm pretty sure they've stated that it takes place within like a parallel world with similar ideas. So it's in a sense I don't, again, me going off of the little I have seen of it, done my best to stay away from coverage of that game.
Sure.
I've experienced it myself.
Yeah.
But it sounds like they're trying to do not exactly a soft reset, but like we didn't get the fame that we should have first game. Let's try doing it again, but better.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, you know.
I just
always
think
thought Dragon's Dogma 1 was like a real sleeper hit.
I just think it would have been better if I could have invited my friends to come kill dragons with me.
To come jump and climb on, like imagine like you were fighting this dude,
Yeah.
but you could like climb all over him
Yeah.
and like stab at him and
Yeah.
hit the sword or like shoot magic arrow at him.
Yeah, and then we had Ashwood in the back shooting magic, and then you were here with with your bird gun.
Yeah, my bird gun, it shoots birds,
Yeah.
and is also a bird.
Yeah. It's weird. The lore explains it. But you got to read the prequel novel.
Yeah, you gotta read. Yeah, you gotta make sure you like catch up on everything. You have to play the mobile game that would explain everything by like chapter 50.
That was a big hit. I only have one healing vial left. I don't know how I dodged that. Let's go. I'm not gonna use healing. Well, I don't have any, but even if I did, I wouldn't. Original was 2. So fucking excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, me too. I think it'd be great to be able to just like monster hunter it up, you know? Oh fuck. Like, let me jump into a dude's game and we're gonna go kill some Dogma dragons. I don't know what a Dogma dragon is, but that's what we're gonna do. Stop it. Feels bad only getting one hit on that. I feel like I'm missing something there.
opportunities.
Well, yeah, naturally. Damage opportunities. I find it funny whenever I'm really like struggling with a boss, my knee-jerk reaction is to like start running in circles. Shit.
I mean, they can't get you if they can't touch you.
And then I get distracted by my own stupid joke of me running in circles and I die. You can send your rook to another person's world to do tasks and then get information and quest rewards back. There's also DBZ and Naruto Align. I would play both of those things. While it may be called Dragon's Dogma 2, the game is not a direct sequel to the original title that was released back in 2012. The new map, teased to be 4 times larger than the original, is going to be parallel world of the first game. Characters will be new, the dragons will be different, and the entire map will be expanded to new lands that players of the original game never thought possible. Okay, Danny, I would like to play a game. All these events happened in the new hit Sony film Madam Web, except one. Can you guess which is the lie? Well, I've not seen Madam Web, so I feel like I'm going to be really good at this game. Spoilers for Sony's new hit film, Madam Web, possibly incoming. I don't know. I haven't read below. Madam Web is born in a cave in Peru with the help of magic spider people. Okay, already starting out a little dubious. The 3 spider women never get powers and are only seen in costume during dream sequences. Evil Spider-Man is killed by a large Pepsi sign. Madam Web becomes wanted for kidnapping by the NYPD. Madam Web runs down Evil Spider-Man in her car twice. Peter Parker is born but never named. Meaning the character exists and is just never mentioned, or there is a baby with no name. Madam Web gains the ability to split into 3 copies of herself. Okay. All of these sound equally as incredulous. I'm gonna guess. Do you have your answer locked in, Jazzy? Do you know what you're picking?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna guess, because I want to have hope in the world, that the one that doesn't happen is that the 3 spider women are never seen in costume. Because I feel like it would be really stupid of them to have 3 characters who don't utilize. That seems insane to me. And I want to have hope for the world. I'm probably wrong, though. I will admit that. I do think I'm probably wrong. Can't believe you've ruined the movie for me, Jay.
I think it's that Peter Parker is born but never named.
Yeah, I think there's a baby out there with no name. It's kind of like a boy named Sue, but like, or he's nameless. He's the character from Jet Li's movie The One. Was that Nameless? No, they had Law. What was Nameless? It's a Jet Li movie.
I never saw it.
Oh, that's a shame. There's one where he fights a spear guy in the rain, and the whole fight is in their mind. What movie was that? Really fucking good. I own it too. I can picture it. He wears green. He uses a dao for most of it. Forbidden Kingdom? No.
Z says Hero.
Oh god, it is Hero, isn't it? Thank you, Z. I should watch that movie again. It's been a minute. Yeah, Peter Parker is just Jet Li's character from that movie. Apparently. The answer, they're all true. They all happen in the movie. No, Jay, no! Why? The test is as poorly written as the film. Yeah, I've heard it's not great. Which is a shame. I feel like, I mean, okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't know who the Madame Web movie was for.
No one.
Because I always thought she was a cool character for, like, the Spider-Man crew to deal with. But I've never been like, you know what this world needs more of? This lady. Now, that's not to say that she couldn't have her own movie and then it couldn't have been... What the fuck? That it couldn't have been dope. But it's just... It would be like, I don't know, like doing a Morbius movie. Wait.
Well, that movie was popular. It got released twice in theater.
That's true. The smash critical success, Morbius. My favorite part of Morbius is when he goes, "It's Morbin time," and then he starts morbing out. If you didn't watch that movie, prove that didn't happen. Because I watched that movie on Netflix. Where I watch bad movies for free. I mean, good movies. Critically acclaimed masterpieces.
You're gonna lose out on that Marvel sponsorship.
Shit. Marvel, I loved Morbius. Can I be in the sequel? That's totally happening. Okay, a little bit better position than I think we were last time coming into this fight. Yeah, Hero's so good. I agree, Z. You know what kind of gets my goat a little bit? Well, that.
Chupacabra?
Yeah, God, all the time. Draining blood out of it, it's like the worst thing. But no, like, we know this guy has grapple points. Right? We see them.
He's gotta assume the grapple point position.
Yeah, and that's like, that's what I have a problem with. And I'm not saying you should be able to grapple to every enemy whenever you want. That would make this game trivial. But I do feel like there should be more opportunities to grappling hook to something. Shit. That was Ganondorf looking motherfucker.
Just pull out the Master Sword.
The sword I have that closest resembles that doesn't do hardly any damage to him, it feels like. Fuck. Fuck! Shit! God damn it. Oh, that was good though.
It was.
I got real quiet. Sorry, chat. The following is a true story about Madame Web, the hit Sony film. My friend loves bad films, watched them for joy. He left the theater early and reportedly called his sponsor to say, I've made a mistake. Oh no. Morbius is being voted as better than Madame Web. Sheesh. It is the same writers as Morbius? Hey. Lightning in a bottle, baby. They got it twice. I saw a film reviewing group talk about it, double toasted, and they said they watched Morbius after and were like, oh god, this is actually better than Madame Web. I was focused. It's true, Squiz. Also, I hope work's going well. I presume you're working. I might be wrong on that. Whatever you're doing, I hope it's going well, Squiz. I've got phase 1 pretty well, I think. Until that happens. Until that happens. I'm really glad I dodged that. Smash. Man, I haven't thought about that guy in a long time. Oh, fuck you. What was that guy's name? Malachi? No. I hate this.
Who?
So,
Malachi?
there
The
was a...
tree from
Yeah, in League of Legends.
League of Legends?
Totally. There was a news story that went viral a while ago. This was like early aughts. Where this guy like came across somebody doing something they shouldn't have been. And he was like this surfer dude. And he interjected to defend somebody, I think. If I remember the story correctly. I haven't thought about this in a long time. But he told this story so lackadaisically, where he's like, yeah, this guy was doing this thing, so I took my hatchet and I went, smash, smash, smash.
As one does.
Yeah. But just the way he said it is like burned into my brain forever. Because it was...
Great. I love whenever stuff like that happens.
Right, it's like describing a Tuesday, you know? So excited about soup after I beat this guy.
Which you're going to do in the next 12 minutes.
Yeah, totally. He's doing it. Doing what? He's starting to believe. Now, get your butt back here, monkey boy. You fucking cheeky bastard. Oh. Things are interesting right now. Espionage. Thy name is Squiz. She still won't fire you, but close. Yo, I've decided to speak for all of us when I say, fuck work. Yeah, that's right. No, I agree. You can speak for me on my behalf for that, Z. I think the Flame Skulls, honestly, my least favorite part of this fight. Fuck me. He should take damage running into the wall like that. Just saying.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Jesse.
Think things are dying around me?
Are they?
I think I'm fighting the demon of hatred,
Oh.
and the demon is like.
Oh. Is that what you've named the demon that lives inside your computer?
I think I must. Yeah, I don't know. My computer like locked up for a second. But
I hate
it
that.
Went to sleep, and when I put it back on, it seems to be fine.
Huh. I'll be honest. Me being me, I kind of assumed maybe you just passed out.
No, I was like, I don't know if you've ever had an occurrence where like it didn't quite blue screen, but like there was like
Close.
this like loud repetitive noise,
Hmm.
like a loud humming, I guess. From,
Yes.
It freezes on like a sound that it was playing.
Yes.
And like I couldn't move anything, but when I pressed like the power button, it like put it to sleep instead of like holding it to turn off.
Mm-hmm.
And when I awoke it, it seems like everything's fine.
I'm
I
glad
don't
things
know,
are okay.
It's been
Seemingly.
doing that more frequently, which is worrying. But I might need to like open my computer up and like look at some stuff again or clean it out.
Absolutely fair.
'Cause
Yeah.
like a while back, whenever it was like blue screening often, when I did that, I was able to like fix that more or less.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
Uh,
Start a fundraiser yet?
I am 100% down for that and would be happy to contribute. Also, I don't want spoilers because that defeats the purpose, right? But on a scale of 1 to 10, or describe it however you want to, I don't give a shit.
Sure.
How much bullshit is Phase 3 going to be?
10.
Okay. And Phase 1 being like a 7, Phase 2 being like a 9.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, 15. It's the worst part of the fight.
Well, naturally. Saving the worst
I
for
think,
last.
Phases 1 and 2 were relatively tame compared to Phase 3.
Oh, good. I love
what
that.
I was gonna say is it's almost won my time, and I will be tapping out soon.
Yeah.
Obviously, as it is your stream, please keep going.
Yeah, I was going to give it until midnight, to be honest, and I was going to call it. But if you need to check out early or now or whenever,
I mean,
by all
what,
means, friend.
midnight? It's almost your time midnight anyways, so it's like fine. Like I'm fine, but I was like, oh, I should probably get to bed soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like, yeah, this is unfortunately not a. This is a hard fight.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 15.
I think the funny way that someone put it was like, in a Souls game, enemies that like move and act like Sekiro are the hardest fights in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But in Sekiro, the hardest fight is a enemy that acts like a Souls boss.
Yeah, that's true. Well, especially because this game is all about, like, hey, be aggressive, get in there, do stuff. And this guy,
Parry,
like...
learn movements. You can't really parry this dude's move. You can parry his stomps.
Oh, can you?
But
Okay.
you can't really parry his fire because you'll get burned anyways.
Yeah.
And to like really be good at him, you'll need like specific upgrades that
I don't
you
have.
don't have.
Yeah. And probably don't have the ability to get.
Yeah, it's like you could maybe go farm out some materials and money for it.
God, I
Maybe.
hate this guy. And I'm anxious to, like,
it
get
is a rough fight.
get through Phase 2. And so I'm making mistakes in Phase 1.
Yes, I exactly understand what that is. I think that's basically how it was with Ashwood whenever he was doing it too.
Did he make it to Phase 3?
I believe so.
That makes sense. He's a good gamer.
I think he made it to Phase 3, but I do think Phase 3 is like where you can see a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Here, it becomes less patterned.
Sure. And that's kind of what I imagine. Like, dude's gonna go full on anime like tank character that is now all of a sudden a rush character for some reason. Is what I'm imagining. Doing flips and shit.
Like the reason I really like the final boss of this game is because it is a very hard fight. Like it is also a wall of sorts. But it is extremely a fight that you can learn. Like is supposed to like work on you using your knowledge throughout the entirety of the game in it.
So in terms of last fights, well, maybe this is not a great indicator because I hear the Elden Beast is kind of baby town frolics.
Yeah, I don't really like the Elden Beast as like a last fight. It, what is his name? Who was before Elden Beast?
Murica?
But that wasn't Marika, that was her husband.
Malachi.
Malachi, no.
Morbius.
Morbius.
Oh shit.
Radagon.
Last attempt, y'all.
But yes, Radagon was a cool fight and could have been like a very good final fight, and then they bring you into Elden Beast, and I'm just like, okay, well, this is okay, I guess.
I liked Elden Beast because it was like bigger than itself, right? Like fighting Radagon was like, this is a guy, you know, like a very fast guy, a very powerful guy, but like still a guy. Whereas the Elden Beast feels more like this to me, but not obviously. This is way harder.
I almost spoiled something in Bloodborne, but I won't because I know you haven't played it yet. And I
They
don't know
would
if
just
you ever will play
if
it,
they
but-
just re-release it.
But
Like Ryu.
there's something similar that happens in the true final boss of Bloodborne that I think does the Radagon into Elden Beast situation better.
Sure.
But but was the question like in terms of like final conflicts? How does this stack up? Like this game's
Yeah.
final boss stack up? This game's final boss is fucking awesome. It is fantastic.
That's cool.
From setting, from the setting to like what it is evoking to the cutscenes and into like the final cutscene to what like what I am assured is the ending you will be getting. It all ties together so well, so beautifully.
So the bad ending.
No, the bad ending was one that you could have ended your game early.
I disagree. That sounds like the good ending to me.
Well, tomato. I think the ending that you'll be getting is my favorite ending of the game.
Damn. Hydrate. Thank you, Snow. You think the ending I'm gonna get is your favorite ending of the game?
Yeah, there are like 2 or 3 other endings that are variations. There's no way you're getting the true ending because it requires a bunch of obtuse steps that you couldn't know
Yeah.
to have taken.
And I haven't done.
Without, like being guided. And I don't really care for that one all that much. And then there's like a variation or 2 on the other ending. But the one I think you're gonna get is the one I like.
Gotcha.
The standard ending that most people will get on a first playthrough.
Fair enough. So my webcam's still frozen from earlier.
Yeah.
Very silly looking. There we go. All right. Everybody, unfortunately our time's coming to an end. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed Sekiro. Wow, this is really jittering around. I hope you had fun. Oh, camera, come on.
Camera, you must live.
You can do it. I believe in you. Look at Dane's face there. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Would not be able to do this without you. Thank you, Jazzy, for co-streaming with me and for making this so much more bearable. We will be doing this again on Tuesday. Jazzy, if you'd like to if you would like to or have the time to be there, you are more than welcome, of course.
I love Demon of Hatred.
Yeah, I can't wait to do him 400 more times. Big shout out to a number of folks. Thank you, Mycolio, for the resub, and thank you for Amnon Monch for raiding in with your party. Thanks for bringing your people through. If you're still here from the raid, thank you for being here. If you liked what you saw, it's not always Souls-like content. I do a lot of different stuff, but if you're at all curious, we would love it if you would give us a follow. You can also find us a couple of different places. It's an Elgato face cam. It's new. I don't know. Before the storm, before the crushing losses. Yeah, you can follow us on TikTok and YouTube. We're trying to grow there. We upload content there every day. So please give us a follow over there. Hang out. We're trying to get to 1,000 on TikTok so we can go live and get them sponsorship deals. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. Yeah, I want to go live over there. So I want to put a couple of raid messages. We got a sub message and a follower message. If you are a subscriber, you can use the Daisuke Cat and Toast. If you are a follower, unfortunately, you can't use the Twitch emotes or the emotes that I've made. You have to use the Twitch standard emotes. You've got that one. Did the same thing to you. You may have a workaround. Ooh, sounds great, Jay. Thank you. Let's see who's on. Let's see.
Who's on?
Who's on? On, fall in love. Na, 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 na. Hey, oh, MC Cheese is on. Okay, we're gonna go there. Old school personal friend of mine. Absolutely ridiculous person whom I love very much. Get this raid going. Let's do. They are playing some Fall Guys. Until next time, adventurers, thank you so much for being here and adventuring with us. Hope you take care of yourself. Please take care of each other. Bring light to the darkness where you can, and don't forget to get that bread. I've been D and Dan, and will be for the foreseeable future. Until next time, I love you all very much. I hope your weekend is awesome, and we will see you Tuesday for probably more Sekiro. Bye. I didn't pull up the stream. Shit.
Fuck.
Why am I like
Does it
this?
not just teleport you there?
It might.
Oh, I guess